This is number one bullshit.
Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. A Cuban on a Friday. On a Friday, Food Off on a Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Food on Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Food on Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Stop the point scheme right now, I'm gonna roll the die of doom. Food on Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Food on Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What's up? Syncing microphone. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It is Friday. Time to fook off on Not the MMA Hole. Subscribers at 2,684. The main channel, 23,604. And I hope everyone is...
Wonderful, wonderful.
JBH, how are you?
Wonderful, wonderful, Moss. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm wonderful, wonderful as well as I'm fixing up a couple of things here. And yeah, it is Friday. Tonight we will be playing the karaoke game again, the points game. And I lost last time. Jessie has the trophy on her side of the building, and this is not exciting at all. There's her trophy over there. Jessie is the champion of the last round. But will I be able to regain the title? Well, the first of 3 starts tonight, and I need a victory. I need to be victorious. We did the wheel, the karaoke wheel over here, and I added a new song. I added Blind by Korn. So each time the loser of the points game has to sing, they get to choose the next song. So Blind by Korn. Let's just refresh everyone's memory of what else is on that wheel. Stand By Me, Sweet Caroline, My Girl, I Will Survive, Blind, and Barbie Girl. So it's getting cringier and cringier as we get closer to landing on those songs. Jessie, what song would you like to do or would you like to not do?
God. I wouldn't mind Stand By Me. I would mind Blind.
Okay. Imagine Jessie singing Blind. That should work out pretty well. Actually, we both do a terrible job, but I want to see that.
He was practicing earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty bad.
That's
Here's
great.
the deal. We are going to play the points game. Every donation that comes in, you say points to Mystic, points to JBH. The person with the least amount of points at the end of the evening has to sing the song on the wheel. Let's get into the first story over here. It's officially. That's right. Cowboy Cerrone is fighting Justin Gaethje. It's going down. And I could not be more excited. I'm pretty sure that this is a headlining fight. Is it, Jessie?
Yes, it is a headlining fight at UFC Vancouver.
That's how we have to watch our cowboy fights. Main events. I like main event, and putting it against Justin Gaethje, I can't see this thing going 5 rounds. I really cannot see. This fight is not going to be a decision. And anyway, I do not see it. I feel there's going to be a finish here, and I am pumped, absolutely pumped about this fight. Any fight Cowboy's in, I'm excited. Any fight Gaethje's in, I am very excited. Both fighters, I get an erection, a raccoon erection every time either of these fighters get into the cage. And bringing it back, Jessie. There
Why
it is.
do you keep touching that thing?
It's the raccoon penis. Thank you to Real Real. If you want to send us anything, just down below. No more raccoon penises. How pumped up are you about this fight, Jessie?
I'm super pumped, actually. I think that this could lead into some potential fights down the road between these or within these two
that I know for a fact I'm going to get hyped up for. So I'm
All right.
excited.
Jesse's pumped up. We did a poll. We have a poll on the main channel, link in the description. The MMA Holes. Hopefully we'll be back streaming on that channel tomorrow. Let's keep our fingers crossed, as UFC is a piece of shit and copyright struck us, but they could lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Cerrone versus Gaethje. 47% say Gaethje and 53% say Cowboy. Jesse, are you surprised by this?
A little bit, because I know that I could see the reasons why people are going with Cowboy, because he's excellent on the feet. His kicks alone are lethal. And he's a pretty well-rounded fighter, but I think people sleep on Gaethje's wrestling background. Also, Gaethje is such a headstrong striker. So it surprises me a little bit, but they're so close that I can't really shit on the people who chose Cowboy.
It's funny you say Cowboy with the kicks, and you neglect to say Gaethje with the kicks.
His kicks can be lethal as well. It's just I feel that that's one of Cowboy's higher strengths.
Well, I mean, Gaethje's leg kicks are lethal. And to see both of these guys with their kicks. Now, this can't suck. It's an impossibility that this fight sucks. And if you want to get your votes in, drop it on the MMA Holes main channel. The MMA Holes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
But this might be our closest poll to date, you know? And that goes to show you that this is a fantastic fight. Got to get pumped up for this. Chat room, what do you say about Cowboy versus Justin Gaethje?
PY Gaming says, how have you guys been? Quite swell.
Wonderful.
Thanks for asking. Tomasa Mark, Gaethje gets rocked in every fight. Chrome T Dome, Gaethje kicks are way worse than Cowboys. Two Joints Drunk Gaethje struggles with the times tables and math. Eddie D says Cowboy might get flatlined. NZ Sheep, Lewis versus Francis couldn't suck, LOL. Boss Kogar, exactly, this fight can't suck. Let's see. Dan Jones says, haha, fuck you, Chris.
No. Well, fuck you.
Two Joints, pervert cameraman. Drunk Savage, Two Joints, CTE is a bitch. Zed retracted his message. Mark Jackson, toss up. Two Joints and retracted. Heavy Microgrow, gonna good fight. Slugfest striking buffer. Vlad says, Homer KO's Cowboy easy. 3,000 subscribed for no reason says, it will be boring. Daniel Miranda, Gaethje is gonna get KO'd. Heavy Microgrow buffet. Buffet. NH Cowboys knees are good and so are his elbows. Tomasa Mark interested to see Cowboy head kicks versus Gaethje low kicks. DB Cooper, haha, fuck the world.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, so this is official. We're going to get into the stories tonight. Wonderful stories. We have a donation. Well, we know this is fake. Jessica G.
Weekends with fight cards are so much better. July, August and September. Wonderful. Points JBH. I dislike the negative attacks on Hardy for his mistake which he repented, now changed. Yes. That's mean-spirited. Let us hope Hardy wins via KO.
2 points.
Is that really good?
JBH.
Thank you, Jessica G.
Points. JBH.
Flexing new points, JBH is gonna win here, and we'll keep pushing till we know that Moss is really lost. Raise the bar, make the boys feel like they're losing. Love this one right, and if this will show them JBH is boss.
JBH.
How dare you?
JBH.
I got to say, the lip singing, it reminds me of an old Kung Fu movie there,
Yeah?
Jesse. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right.
Wonderful.
So
Kung
points.
Fu movie, those aren't good, Moss. That's
Well-
not good.
Insert sarcasm.
Not good.
Yeah. 2-0 is the points game tonight, and thank you for that donation. All right, so that is going to be something spectacular. I'm excited. Someone in the chat says, well, Lewis versus Ngannou wasn't supposed to be, was never going to be boring, or whatever the hell they said over there. And we've seen Derek Lewis in fights where, he's kind of shit the bed, or almost made a boo-boo in the bed, and come back and won, and the Ngannou fight was terrible, and these are heavyweights. This fight is an impossibility of being bad. I'm telling. What kind of lunacy would someone? What kind of world would we live in if this fight sucked? It's impossible. Any fight. Let me put it to you this way: any fight that Justin Gaethje is in will never suck, ever. So this is a guaranteed lock.
What about Cowboy?
And listen, Cowboy. Who was it? He fought Henderson the last time, and it wasn't the best fight. We saw him fight, who was the guy that he was whipping on the floor? Miles Jury, I think it was. That
Mike
fight
Perry?
wasn't that great. No, Mike Perry was good.
Mike Perry was on the floor with
No,
him.
he fucking submitted him in 2 seconds. Miles Jury, Cowboy Cerrone, go back and watch that fight. I mean, Cowboy was so pissed off about his performance that he was literally kicking him on the ground like, you motherfucker. So Cowboy has been in some fights like that, but Cowboy has like the most fights ever. The guy's fought 1,000,000 times, short rest, doesn't care. So once in a blue moon, we see a dud, but with Justin Gaethje, never will this fight suck. All right, so let's do this. I want to show you something from the MMAholes.com. We have something brand new over there on the MMAholes.com, and that's right.
Yeah.
Super Chat.
Super Chat.
PBR Street Gang with the donation.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello to all the wonderful people out there.
Hola.
You guys try any good scotch lately? Cowboy, thumbs up.
You know,
Points Moss.
Oh, well, thank you.
I wouldn't say good,
That's whiskey. Oh, yeah, it's scotch. I'm sorry.
but we tried this. I still have that list of all the scotch that you guys gave us, but until we can finish off this stuff, I don't want to get anything further.
Tomorrow, we might have to dabble into something off that list.
Yeah, well,
Maybe we will.
I have to go to the store tomorrow anyways for
We'll see.
snacks and
Well,
stuff.
if the points
but-
game is nice, we will reinvest in scotch. But more importantly, oh, hold on a second.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
We got Manny C coming.
It's my birthday Sunday celebrating tomorrow, so I may
No
not
way.
watch tomorrow. What a year. Much love to the
What?
chat room, especially those who support this show. BTW, my brother's chat name is Balls Deep. Not kidding, he wanted me to make sure that it's one word, not two.
All right, we'll keep that. Thank you, Manny C.
I gotta
Happy
sing
birthday,
the
man.
Manny C.
Hold on a second.
What's up, my MMA Holes family?
What up,
Woo!
Thomas
Love ya.
Matthew?
What's up, Thomas Matthew?
We love you. Thank you for the donations. But before you sing happy birthday,
Yeah.
let's do this. We got boom, 5 points over there. Thank you very much. We have taken the lead, boys.
We got them points. Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Dance. Let's go, boys. It's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass back to the uncool pussy pool. Don't be a fool. Hold my tool and hang with the boys. Hanging with the boys.
Jerking off raccoon penises for donations. Points to the boys.
Wonderful.
I just jerked off the
Alright.
raccoon penis.
Yeah,
Jesse.
that
You like
weirded me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little look on my face, like what the fuck just happened.
All right, 5-2. Thank you. Tonight I need a victory. Let's make Jesse sing. Jesse wants to sing something else though, and go for it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Manny C. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Jesse, you shouldn't
Don't
play
call him that.
I didn't call Manny a faggot. I just said the singing
Would you
was
like
gay.
some?
Not yet. Maybe later I'll have some. Tomorrow we're going to do a fight reaction.
Yes.
The folks will be here.
Woo!
We need an applause.
Yeah, you don't have one.
We need an applause thing. The folks will be here tomorrow, and we might have a special guest. We're not sure yet. We might have a face from the beginning of the show, back in the day, someone that used to do fight reactions with us. We might have a third guest coming tomorrow for the fight reaction, so
Whoa.
stay tuned for that. The hell was that? You really gonna drink that shit? Oh, that shit's
Well, we
hard.
gotta get rid of it.
Super.
Nobody else is gonna.
Give it to our guest. Super chat over here.
Just found the best beer in the world, Sam Adams 76. Fook, drunk, savage, and full scotch. You all should try this. $12 for a 6-pack, but so worth it.
Interesting.
Sam Adams 76.
That was Daniel Miranda, Sam Adams 76. I gotta tell my brother about that. He likes Sam Adams. By the way, we might have a better.
My mom likes Sam Adams.
We might have a better beverage. Just saying.
Why?
We might have a better beverage to tell you about,
Oh.
my friend. Daniel Miranda, just stay tuned. Enjoy your drink, but we have something better coming your way. And it might be...
Wonderful.
All right, that's a little teaser over there. All right, here's the deal, friends. Go over to the MMAholes.com.
Yeah.
Or Super Chat.
Super Chat.
What do we got, Thomas Matthew?
Oh, we're playing points? Pete's Moss.
Yeah.
Come on! I sing happy
Points to the
birthday!
boys.
Everybody dance!
Boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Points to the boys.
Thank you.
Oh, I wanted to sing along with it.
Thank you, Thomas Matthews. 7-2. Let's run away with this one
But
tonight.
I sing happy birthday to you guys when it's your birthdays. I don't get any points for that.
You win every week. It's my turn.
I don't win every week.
All right.
You just like saying that because somehow you think it helps you.
Every stinking week. It's getting old. Here we go. This is called Hottest Holes. What do you think about that, Jesse?
More importantly, what do you think about that banner up top?
Hottest Holes.
Concussion.
I just got a concussion from that. Hottest Holes is the new thing that we're doing on the MMAholes.com. This thing is going to change the universe. We are going to perv out to 2 lovely ladies each month. And the winner of that perv out will be the hottest hole. So this month we have 2 young ladies here. And we'll tell you in a second about these 2 young ladies. Daniel Miranda.
Oh, by the way, points to the boys.
Points to the boys. Points to the boys. Yeah.
Wait, I want to sing it. No, I want to sing it.
Listen.
We got them points. Points to the boys. We making that noise. Hashtag.
All right.
destroy.
I know my song's fantastic. All right, here we go. And thank you for the boys donation. Hottest Holes is the new thing over there. Irene Aldana versus Alexandra Albu. This is for the month of July. And what we're thinking about doing is at the end of the year, we have the winner, the champion of 2019. I know we're halfway through the year already, but this will be the 2019. We're thinking, let's send them a trophy, let's send them a shirt, and they will be the hottest hole of 2019. This is the battle of the bitches.
But every month, they get their own kind of like reward, which is a magazine issue, a front cover magazine issue.
That's right. We're gonna put them on the cover. We're gonna put them in the books. Hottest holes on the MMAholes.com. As soon as you go over there, you can vote. And right now, oh boy,
We have Irene Aldana versus Alexandra Albu.
Yeah, Alexandra Albu is running away with it. So go give him a vote. Hang with the boys, and let's see who wins the month of July. All right, we'll be checking on this throughout the night. This is called the hottest holes, and it's going to be the hottest thing on the internet because no one pervs out against. And see, I see Gabby Garcia. Yeah, who would she go against?
Well, you want to talk about perving out? I went through the women's roster when I was putting this together, and I gotta say, some of the UFC the women fighters that you guys think are not that attractive, I was going through some of their Instagram accounts looking for sexy pictures of them, and these women can pull it off if they really want to. Like, I've seen some pictures of some women who make themselves look fucking phenomenal on their Instagram. So just wait. I've got like a whole library of photos in store for you guys.
I see someone saying, "Oh, they subscribers." No, they're actually UFC fighters. We're only choosing. Well, this time we're only choosing UFC girls. So that's it. Irene Aldana versus Alexandra Albu, and let me know what you think on the MMAholes.com. Also, on our wall over there, you can go over to the wall and you can give us your suggestions too of who you would like to see for next month. You just log in, log into the MMAholes.com, and you can tell us who you would like next as the hottest hole. And then at the end of the year, we'll have a mega hottest hole trophy, and we'll do this every year. It's going to get bigger and bigger, and all the fighters will want to be the hottest hole, right? I mean, wouldn't you?
If I found out that an MMA show was doing a hot list, I would 100% want to be on that. As a female, I'd be like, get me on that shit.
All right. Let's see what the chat says about the hottest holes. Big John McCarthy. Yes. We have a ref edition. I'm down with that.
Super chat.
We got Daniel Miranda coming in.
It's called Filter JBH. We can all look good.
True. Very true. But here's the thing. I don't care if they're wearing makeup, a filter, no makeup, clothes, no clothes. I don't care. I'm going to look for the hottest pictures of these girls. I'm going to throw them up there. And whether you're not into the filter or not, that's up to you. You can vote for it.
All right. I like this. I want to perv out with the whole. All right, shoot. What do we got over here? Daniel Miranda?
I'm breaking my vow of neutrality because JBH sung an amazing rendition of Happy Birthday to Me. Points JBH.
Wow.
May this be an amazing year for you all, and may all your holes be filled.
Yes!
Manny C with the points to JBH. JBH! 4 points to JBH.
Super chat.
Hold on, we got a super chat coming in over here. There's a lot going on.
Let's start this right. I have a date tonight. Fingers crossed I get laid.
Whoa!
But Pete's Moss just in case. Valerie all day. Work MMA holes.
Thomas Matthew has a big date. I hope you get some stank on the hang low. $50. Points to the boys. Wow. Muchos gracias, Thomas Matthew. Let's dance.
We got them points. Points to the boys, keep making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys, it's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls rule. We about to kick your ass back to the uncool.
Pussy boom.
Don't be a fool, hold my tool
And hang with the boys, everybody. Hang with the boys. You want to jerk it, Jesse?
No, I don't want to touch nothing.
Hanging with the boys. All right. Wow. 59-4. Thank you, Thomas Matthew. Very generous. You're a wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
A swole ass moderator. You, Michael Anzalone. Thank you for sticking with us through these hard times. Yeah. We'll be back on the main channel soon.
Super chat.
Oh, we got a mystery one. PBR Street Gang coming in.
Talisker 10, spicy.
Ooh.
Ardbeg 10, very smoky. Bowmore 15, salty. Longmorn 15, floral. Having a tipper myself. Enjoy, my friends. Tumbler glass.
There you go. Thank you, PBR, with the suggestions on beverages.
Floral.
Look at that.
It's like sweet.
Yeah. So PBR knows what he's talking about.
Wait, hold on. Salty is the Bowmore.
You know what's salty? What comes out
Your
of this
cock.
raccoon cock.
Very smoky.
Okay. A very smoky. What's the very smoky one? Ardbeg?
Ardbeg 10.
Ardbeg 10.
So I have to go to the store tomorrow, so I'll bring this list and see if we can find one of these.
All right, yeah, we're going to definitely do that.
Super
chat.
This is Jew who swings snakes.
Who would you match up with, Chris Cyborg? Pete's JBH.
Ooh,
Yes!
Points to JBH.
JBH.
Well, it's been
JBH.
You're singing tonight.
Wonderful.
All right, you are singing
Makes me
tonight,
feel
Jesse.
good every time.
6-59. Got some
All
work
right,
to
what
do.
would I match up with Chris Cyborg? You know what? I've got some pretty sexy pics of Megan Anderson. I just gotta say.
Well, we'll figure it out. We do want your submissions on themmeholes.com. This way we have an idea of who we should put next month. But this month we have a tough one over here.
So I'm thinking of putting a poll on the same page somewhere, maybe on the bottom or something, where you guys can submit your ideas for who you want on the UFC roster to be for the hottest hole, and then I'll add it to the list, and then one day maybe we'll get to your idea.
We got to tweet these out to the girls too. Aldana and Albu.
I added their Instagrams there on the bottom if you guys want to go follow them or let them know that they're on the hot list for the July issue.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Go let them know.
Fap away. All right, let's get into the news. Got a lot of stories to get to on themmeholes.com. We got a little bit of everything over there. Social media experience. We also have the news. And here we go. The top story.
Wonderful.
We already talked a little bit about the fact that Justin Gaethje and Donald Cerrone will be headlining the UFC Vancouver event. The bout was initially reported by Yahoo Sports, who received confirmation from President Dana White. If you scroll down a little bit, Cowboy Cerrone even put an Instagram post out saying, "Just got off the phone with my old buddy, and at 155, it's kinda our only option. He told me, Cowboy, let's go make this money, and if I can promise y'all something, this is a fight y'all do not want to miss. Oh, and of course, it's on short notice." To date, Cerrone also holds several UFC records, including most total wins, finishes, post-fight bonuses, and knockdowns. Gaethje, who's 20-2, a former World Series of Fighting champion, will look to make it a 3 straight inside the octagon. Most recently, the highlight starched James Vick at UFC Lincoln, followed by a first-round KO over Edson Barbosa at UFC Philadelphia. Prior to this, Gaethje dropped a pair of KO losses to current interim champ Dustin Poirier and former champ Eddie Alvarez, both of which earned him Fight of the Night honors. The entire event goes down on September 14th, so mark your calendars at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia. There is also a list of the rest of the cards on MMAfighting.com.
Vancouver, congratulations. You got yourself a nice little main event here. This is good stuff. This really is.
Agreed.
Comes off of the Tony Ferguson fight. We got a little gypped, ended a little abruptly. Fantastic stuff from what we saw. But, man, oh, man, is this going to be fun. Strap in. This is going to be a bumpy ride in NH. I am sorry. But you're going to be very stressed out during this fight. But it should be a fun one. Cowboy versus Gaethje. Let's see where the poll is at on the Cowboy versus Gaethje situation. Last we saw, Cowboy was in the lead. Let's see if it's still that. 52-48. So a point has changed in favor of Gaethje, but Cowboy's still in the lead. So there you go. Gaethje taking an L to Cowboy Cerrone. I tell you what, man, this is a coin flip.
Almost an even vote there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm fucking pumped. This is good. You know what? When Cowboy Cerrone finally decides to hang up the hat, or I should say the gloves, he's never going to hang up the hat. But when he hangs up those gloves, it's going to be a sad day. The guy has taken so many fights, short notice, no fucks given. He is a gunslinger, whether you like him or not, whether you think he's a quitter or not. I mean, the quitter thing, I just can't wrap my head around. But the guy is a trooper, and the guy does step up and put on good performances for the most part. Cowboy Cerrone, hats off to you, my friend. All right, what else do we have in the news?
Well, according to the Bleacher Report, Greg Hardy says Jon Jones is the dream UFC fight, and it would be an honor.
Greg Hardy versus Jon Bones?
If Greg Hardy's mixed martial arts career goes the way he hopes, one day it will provide him with an opportunity to challenge Jon Jones. Speaking to TMZ Sports, Hardy said it's impossible not to dream of a match against Jones, and it would be an honor and a pleasure to go to war with him. There's a long way for Hardy to go before he will get a shot against Jones. The former NFL star has 5 career MMA fights, including 2 in the UFC. He's had success against lower-level competition.
Look out!
I just feel so special.
Do you?
I've got a special face.
So beautiful.
Attention is short, bust to outer space. Mine in a special place.
Such a beautiful song.
GSP abducted me, I'm from an alien race. Special face. Special face. Special face.
Whoa.
Points JBH. Statue of Liberty.
Raise the bar, make the boys feel like they're losing. Love is hungry, and let this show JBH's boss. JBH! Boys! JBH!
Boys, JBH.
All right,
Oh,
JBH getting
feels
the points
good.
over there.
Makes me feel good to hear that shit, man.
17-59. If you're just jumping in,
Yes.
Jesse's pumped up. This is
Woo!
the karaoke wheel, and the loser of the points game has to sing one of these songs. We have just added "Blind" by Korn, and Barbie Girl's still on there. My Girl, I Will Survive, Sweet Caroline, Stand By Me. The cringe is real at the end of the show. The person you want to sing, well, put the points in the other direction. All right, here we go. 49 likes. Let's get another like over there before we start beating the shit out of the ceiling. But is this a little weird here, Jesse? I mean, Greg Hardy, Jon Jones. Is this a little odd?
Listen, it's not bad to wish, right? To dream. It's always good to dream. But another potential obstacle for Hardy is being a heavyweight fighter. Jones has only fought at light heavyweight, though he told ESPN's Ariel Helwani in June he's considered moving up in weight at some point in his career. For now, Hardy will continue to establish his MMA credentials in UFC. The 30-year-old will return to the octagon on Saturday to take on Juan Adams.
So, all right. So Greg Hardy has a fight coming up this weekend, tomorrow. We'll be reacting to this card. We'll be hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Boys to the boys. He's fighting Juan Adams. 5-1-0 versus 4-1-0. Adams is coming off of a unanimous decision loss from Arjun Balara.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He has a good ground game. Greg Hardy has a shitty ground game. So this is interesting.
I want to ask real quick. Sean Hart keeps saying he can't stay for long. Where are you going, Sean Hart? Why are you leaving us? Why are you abandoning your fellow holes? It makes me a little sad.
Well, maybe he's getting some pussy. Maybe he's got to feed the pigeons. I don't know. By feed the pigeons, I mean dick inside the vagina.
What is that?
Right? He's going to feed it.
Okay.
I don't know. What am I talking about? I don't know. But Sean Hart, I hope everything's all right. Let's see. Greg Hardy versus Juan Adams. He might not even get past this fight, Jess.
Well, there was a personal thing here. Juan Adams said that this is not only professional, but it's personal. I didn't get to read why, but Juan Adams is taking this fight very personally.
You know what he takes personal? When he looks in the mirror. He takes that personally because,
Yikes.
Jesus Christ, could you imagine, Jesse?
That's horrible.
Man, oh man. Well, here's Greg Hardy. Can't get any closer. Let's get a little closer to Mr. Adams here. I mean, this guy has to be a fighter. He's got no choice, Jess. get a little closer to him. He's got that look in his eyes. That look like, fire. There he is.
Man.
Juan Adams. I don't know. I'm starting to think that Greg Hardy might not get past him. I know he's coming off of a loss, but if Adams gets him to the ground, has Hardy really improved his ground game? What do you think?
Shit, that's a good question, man. We've seen so much of him on his feet that it's tough to say. I wouldn't be able to answer that for you, honestly. Like, if I could give you my guess, but...
What do you mean you won't be able to answer that? You're supposed to answer everything for us. You're supposed to know it all.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't, Unfortunately, I don't know this one.
Greg Hardy. Fight. All right, so that's going on. He's got to beat him.
Super chat.
We got blood.
Hard KOs that Neanderthal. Point smos.
Ooh, he's saying KOs the Neanderthal. That's a beautiful thing.
Yo, can someone help me out here?
No! Hanging with the boys. You ready to sing, Jesse? You ready to sing? That's right.
All right, guys, listen up. He's got 61 points already. How many more points do you have to get him? Like, he's fine.
Well, maybe
he's
it's
good to go.
Maybe it's time for a dominating.
This is my time. This is my time to speak. He's good to go. Like, listen, at least level out the playing field here. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Bro,
I'm pushing you in the scene.
Broski.
Pushing you over to the scene. Good. Maybe tonight we want to
I never interrupt his speeches.
Maybe, Jesse, maybe this community wants to Greg Hardy you tonight. You think
That's not funny.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We got real coming in.
Hello, Coons and Quiz. Cowboy was raised very rich. He won't have the heart against Justin G. I posted video proof of Cowboy speaking on being raised rich on the MMA Holes website. Posted on the wall at 2:58 of the video. Hardy wins by KO.
So Hardy by KO. A lot of people on the Hardy train. Interesting. All right. So and Real is saying that Cowboy Cerrone is going to quit in this fight. It's possible. Gaethje with the leg kicks. Gaethje keeps coming forward, relentless, able to knock people the fuck out. I got to think that Cowboy, his fight IQ is a little bit higher than Gaethje's. I have to think that. So I think Cowboy's going to be aggressive and cautious all at the same time. I don't know, though. This is like, I hate not being able to say, all right, this person's going to win this fight. I'm really on the fence here. I'm pulling a JBH.
Hey, Moss.
Yeah. Can you help me?
I just have a really important question for you.
Yeah.
No, stay on this. Stay on the thumbnail.
Okay.
Wonderful.
What do you think they're doing with their hands in this picture?
I think they're touching each other's raccoon cocks.
Look at how they're looking at each other.
Well, this isn't a face-off. You know what this is, right?
Moss.
They're at the bathhouse. What? Isn't that what their shirts are off? Isn't that what it means? They're at the bathhouse. They're cleaning each other's genitals.
Wonderful.
Isn't that what's happening? That's why they have that glow around them. No?
Sure.
Isn't that where this is not a face-off? Right?
Oh, goodness.
All right, what do you think, guys? We're doing a poll over here. Just maybe you can help us here.
Okay.
Every time I ask you who's going to win a fight,
Yeah.
you give me like
Gaethje.
Whoa! All right. So Jesse hard on the Gaethje. There you go. Jesse's committing in this one.
Wonderful.
I can't commit yet. I am on the fence. I don't know which way I'm leaning. I really don't. So Jesse commits to Gaethje. Chat room, what do you say?
Comedic genius says the chinnis. They're giving each other a hand job, says Vlad. J. Reyes, he has a kid, bro. He's definitely hanging it up after he loses.
Hanging with the boys.
Stern is now Mr. Rogers. Raul Chagas, I'm really sorry you want me to have a heart attack. I was watching 8 Mile on my Nordic track, realized I forgot to call you back. Here's that autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on a starter cap. Hashtag Eminem. Live and logic, if it's 3 rounds Gaethje, if it's 5 rounds Cowboy. I'm on Gaethje train too, says Jay Reyes. Michael Enslone, Cowboy. Drunk Savage Gaethje looks unsure about his feelings towards Cowboy. Sean Hart, Cowboy, you never know, but Homer is great.
Yeah, let them caption this picture. That's what I want. Caption this picture, guys. I want to see what you guys say in the chat.
3000 says going to be a KO. Kainoto says Justin Gaethje, Crumpty Dome. Gaethje is just like Tony, except he takes more damage. Stephen Perry says Cowboy smashes that Fuker. Joel G. Cowboy, Life and Logic Gaethje gas tank is not good. And H. Real, you are so wrong. Cowboy will win. His kicks, elbows, knees, and his ground game is so much better. Justin only has one weapon, all wild punches.
He has a good ground game. He just doesn't use it. Sorry, Ann.
And a good striking. Zion Luck says Cowboy wins this one. Life and Logic Cowboy is a real American badass. Drunk Savage broke back MMA. Block Legend, I just want a bagel. I just wanted bagels.
Wonderful.
Sean R says, Moss, tell me your feelings about my vid on the wall.
What did he put on the wall?
Wait, is it something that's going to get us flagged?
All right, I'm going to take a peek while you're talking to the peoples.
All right. Daniel Higgs says, going to be a great fight. Absolutely. John Chisholm. Fun fight, but let's be honest here, guys. It's two lifelong B-level fighters who will both forget their kids' names by 40.
Whoa. Who said that?
Yikes, John.
I think John's trolling. I think he's being... I think you're being a troll. A harsh troll. Let's see. What is the video? Oh, Kainoto already with the GIF.
CBD.
Go over to the MMAholes.com.
CBD.
Check it out. CBD.
It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and make your life a better place.
Look at that, Roberto Hernandez with the 420.
Points JBH. Rock on gesture.
JBH! Boys! JBH!
I got you wrapped up.
What happened there?
I got so wrapped up in the
Well, you're coming back tonight 21-61. Now, here is the deal. Here's the deal, friends. If you want me to trounce JBH, keep on putting the points on this side and let me run away with it. If not, if you feel bad for Jesse, you know where to put those points. Dr. Phil.
Pete's JBH. Dr. Phil loves midgets. I watched the video Real posted on the MMA Holes at website at 2:58. Shocking stuff. I fully understand why Cowboy compensates the whole tough guy things. He has a rich kid's trust fund soft ego.
Is Real talking to himself again? What's going on here? Thank you, Dr. Phil. Points to JBH.
Keep pushing till we know that Moss is really lost. Raise the bar. Make the boys feel like they're losing. Love this one night and let this will show them JBH's boss. Boys. JBH. Boys. JBH.
All right, Jesse with the points over there, 23-61. A little comeback over there.
So I just checked out Sean Hart's video, and there's a guy laying there with a bloody head.
Oh.
I don't know if that's something that you want to show on.
Yeah, this channel is getting destroyed, by the way. Between the monetization, both channels, I don't understand what is YouTube doing. It's insane. I don't want to get into too much of the behind the scenes, but we did get if you're just new to this, we got a copyright strike on our main channel. Hopefully tomorrow will be back. We fought it, so it should be back going and flowing tomorrow for our fight reaction. But this channel too, it's just insane how YouTube is treating the whole. So each donation, we really do appreciate it more than ever. By the way, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway for our patrons. We're going to take something from all of our sponsors, throw in an MMA Holes shirt on top of it.
The mega gift.
So it's going to be everything. You got the beard supplies. You got the fucking BetDSI. You can get a speaker from BetDSI.
CBD
you get some
products.
CBD. You'll get the MMA Holes swag. You're going to get the whole bundle. Just be a patron. That's all you have to do. It doesn't matter what tier you are. Make sure you're a patron, and we will enter you into that. We'll tell you how to win that. But that is a patron exclusive giveaway, along with other stuff that we'll be doing, because fuck YouTube, man. They're being real coons. We did go to the YouTube space. That was a shit show. Maybe a story for another time. All right, so the MMAholes.com. Let's check out where the list is, the hottest holes. Let's see how the score is going over here. Did Irene Aldana come back? And no, she is not coming back. Running away with this is Alexandra Albu. Man, no one likes Irene Aldana.
I thought Aldana was kind of cute.
Super chat.
Go to the MMAholes.com. Get your votes in.
I know one thing. Point Moss. No mercy, fist.
No mercy.
Put my fist up your asshole.
Points to the boys. That's right. Who's that two over there, Jesse?
Yeah.
No mercy.
We got them points.
All
Points
right.
to the boys. We making that noise. Hashtag destroy.
Jesse loves it. There we go. No mercy. Tonight is the no mercy night. The boys ride. We Greg Hardy, JBH, and we force her to sing for us
Why
tonight.
do you keep saying Greg Hardy? Stop saying that.
Well, it's
It weirds me out. Like, stop it.
we're all gonna Greg Hardy you tonight.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
stab you in the face.
We're gonna BJ Penn you. We're gonna Tony Ferguson you. We're gonna Matt Hughes you tonight. Oh, cold hands.
Cut it
All
out,
right.
man.
Let's go to the next story as we wait on the people voting for the hottest holes. Brand new thing on the website, themmaholes.com. What else do we have in the news?
According to BJPenn.com, speak of the devil, Aljamain Sterling questions irrational Uriah Faber's call for the title shot.
Wonderful, wonderful.
After stopping Ricky Simone in his comeback fight, Uriah Faber called for a title shot against UFC bantamweight champ Henry Cejudo. While Faber is a big star, however, it's inarguable that there are far more deserving contenders in the division at present, like Aljamain Sterling. Speaking on a recent episode of Submission Radio, Aljamain Sterling gave his thoughts on Faber's proposed title shot. He said, quote, "I didn't think he'd be that irrational to think that after coming out of retirement after such a long layoff and losing to a guy, Jimmy Rivera, that two guys ahead of him beat. I just didn't think that made a ton of sense. I understand he's a legend and all that. He just has a huge following and whatnot, but let's be real here. The guy's had 4 title shots, and right now I don't think he's deserving of a 5th. If it was GSP and coming off a big win, coming off of retiring from the belt like GSP has done in the past and coming back and just wanting to fight for the belt immediately, it makes sense. But Uriah's not that guy, so it does not make any sense whatsoever. I think he's a huge draw in Sacramento. I don't know if everyone is. The thing about MMA fans is, what have you done for me lately? So for him to be away for so long, come back with such a big win, don't get me wrong, it was a great performance on his part in terms of the finish. I just think there's a hierarchy now. He left the queue and now he re-entered the queue. So if he wants to come back and challenge for a world title, more power to him, but he's gonna have to do it on my terms and wait for the shit. Despite this wrinkle, Aljamain Sterling is confident he'll eventually get his long-desired UFC title shot one way or another when he said, "At the end of the day, I'm not really worried. I've got all the confidence in the world that things are going to go accordingly and according to plan, and I'll be getting the long-awaited title shot."
I got to say this. The Funk deserves it.
Super chat.
Give it to the Funk. Life and logic.
Playful face, playful face, playful face, playful face. Points to MOS.
Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys. It's time
2
to
more
deploy.
points.
Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass back to the young cool.
Hooky bull.
Don't be a fool, hold my tool
And hang with the boys.
All right.
Man, what a night. What a night, Jesse.
Yeah.
A comeback
Oh,
night for
what
the
a
Mystical
night.
one. So Aljamain Sterling lobbying for this title shot. I think he deserves it. Now, we are biased over here, of course. You know, he's been on our show multiple times. Aljo, you know, he's been on some run. Since the first time he came on, he hasn't looked back. He's been on a fantastic run. Some people are like, oh, he's too boring, decisions and blah, blah, blah. Listen, his performances have been very good. And you can't take that away from him. But what is the UFC about, Jesse?
What's the UFC about? The UFC is about getting the title, I guess.
No, the UFC is about money. The UFC is about what is going to get views.
For the UFC.
Yeah, what are they about?
Yeah,
That's what
business.
they want, right?
Yeah, sure.
So they had this whole Faber thing. I don't see that happening. Dana White was interviewed about it, and he says he looks great and this and that, but he never answered the question when TMZ cornered him. That is not the fight, guys. I'm sorry. It is not. Faber versus Cejudo, stop it. Please. Maybe if he gets another win, you can make a conversation if he fights someone up top. Yeah, maybe you do. Simone's a good fighter, but give him another fight. You know, this guy's been out for 2 years and 6 months. You can't just give this guy a title shot. He never had a title in the first place. Ridiculous. He wasn't even a contender. Stop it. As of late, I should say.
You just reminded me of Donald Trump.
Please. I can't do Trump. It's ridiculous. But Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan, yes, now we're talking. Henry Cejudo is injured. How long does Aljo wait? Maybe you just do Yan Sterling, winner of that guaranteed title shot.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do then. The Funk Master can't last. He can't wait forever. It's just very dangerous for him to fight Yan and vice versa. It's dangerous for Yan to fight Aljo, So I hope the Funk gets the title shot. We'll see what happens. Faber throws a little monkey wrench in there. And then you got Benavidez. So what about this, Jesse? You got Joe Benavidez for the rematch against Henry Cejudo, okay, which Dana White wants. He's been saying that he wants Henry to go back down to 125. So now do you give an interim strap, which I'm not a huge fan of, but do you throw that interim strap at bantamweight with a Yan Aljo or Faber versus one of those two? What do you say?
Can I be really honest with you?
You weren't listening.
I was admiring you too much to.
For fuck's sake. You don't see this. You don't see like Luke Thomas and his co-host, whatever, admiring each other and not listening. All right, let me say this again.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to Fuko Friday.
You're just so cute.
I know. She's just trying to butter me up because I'm winning the points game. If Henry Cejudo fights Benavidez,
yes,
right, the rematch at 125, which Dana White wants,
yeah,
do they throw an interim title together for bantamweight? Aljo, Yan, Faber against one of those two? Do they throw that together?
I guess, yeah. Anything's possible. Yeah, we'll go with yeah.
You say yeah?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. What do you say in the chat while Jesse admires my beautiful face?
Bosco says JBHB like drool face. Definitely excited for this fight, says Gary Travis. SDMF Anthony, JBH, LOL. Jean Batir. DB says she's a loopy broad, but we love her anyway.
Wonderful.
Most of the time I listen to what he has to say. Don't you guys ever look at your loved one and when they're talking to you, sometimes you're just looking at them and you're like, I'm just so fucking lucky. And then you just forget what they're saying because you're too focused on how lucky you are. Yeah, does anyone else ever? Am I the only one who does that? You don't do that?
Back to the chat. Back to the chat.
Whatever. Jorge, fuck you guys then. Jackson Black says deaf interim.
We're gonna say saved by the Vlad.
I say Aljo gets the next title shot. He may be just black enough to be triple C points Moss.
There you go. BBC for the win. Come on, Aljo, give him the shot.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Vlad. That was very kind of you. 67 points.
It's not gay.
What?
Fuck you. Fuck all of you then.
What are they saying?
It's gay.
It's gay. What?
I'm married, so if I don't listen, she'll stab me. Oh, that's horrible. But if she knows that you're not listening just because you're admiring her, I think that's a little different, right?
Oh, shit. You know about what's different right now, Jesse? The likes are at 67, and our sheetrock needs to look different right now. We need to beat the shit out of it. Let's all clench our fists together as we unite in a ceiling smash with the 50 like song. Ready? Everybody pump along.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA holds 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA holds 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA holds 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
So we have great news.
Yes.
Two things here. I know we're premature on both of these things, but I'm just going to tease.
All right.
The channel should be coming back very, very soon. Perhaps tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed. And we have an announcer for the MMA Holes show. I will not say who is the new one. Don't worry, Jesse. So this is our old announcer. I'm going to play it real quick.
Current announcer.
Oh, yeah. Our announcer now.
This is the Sega Can Gamer, and you are live with the MMA. Oh!
All right, so that's what we play to start our shows. On our Wednesday shows, our fight reaction shows, our Monday shows. That is the guy. Not Fuko Friday. Next week.
Don't spoil
probably Wednesday. And Sega, we love you. The singer of Reading Rainbow, the best. Sega's one of the best. But next week, we have a brand new announcer. This announcer is a little bit higher on the celebrity status. We're just going to leave it like that. So stay tuned for that next week. Place your guesses in the chat who could be our new announcer. And I'm just going to give you a hint. Everyone knows who this person is. Back into the news, JBH.
Well, do you remember that ex-UFC fighter Abel Trujillo who was sent to jail just recently for child exploitation charges? Well, there's more info that came out on him. Masturbation videos to a 16-year-old girl. More details here. Former UFC fighter Abel Trujillo is accused of sending explicit text messages and videos to a female he knew was underage. Trujillo, who's 35 years old, is alleged to have sent pictures of his genitalia and videos of him masturbating after friending a 16-year-old on Instagram and Snapchat in March of 2018, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by MMA Junkie. The alleged victim told police that she asked Trujillo to stop multiple times and blocked him. But 7 months later, after she refreshed her social media accounts, he started sending more nude photos and she went to the police. The alleged victim told police she believed Trujillo knew she was a high school student at the time of the exchanges. The Douglas County, Colorado District Attorney's Office has charged Trujillo with sexual exploitation of a child and obscenity to a minor, both Class 6 felonies that carry a potential sentence of 12 to 18 months in prison and a fine of $1,000 to $100,000. Trujillo on Wednesday posted a $10,000 bond and was released from Douglas County Jail, where he had been since June 16th. Trujillo was due in court Thursday for a preliminary hearing, but a judge ruled the charges were not eligible. The case was bound over to district court with a preliminary hearing. Trujillo's arraignment is set for September 6th, which is when he can enter a plea. Trujillo was apprehended in Florida on May 24th during an apparent traffic stop and extradited to Colorado on a warrant that had been issued for his arrest. In an interview with an investigator from the Castle Rock Police Department, the alleged victim said she initially welcomed the exchanges with Trujillo and liked the attention because he was a celebrity, according to the affidavit. But she became uncomfortable after he started discussing sex and sending explicit messages, and she asked him multiple times to stop. The alleged victim said she had several pictures of her she had several pictures of her at school in her cheerleading outfit on Instagram. Trujillo implied he wanted to see nude photos and asked her to delete the explicit photos he'd sent, according to the affidavit. The police investigator obtained several graphic images via email, but due to the poor quality of the pictures, he was unable to review them in detail. He eventually recovered the alleged victim's phone through her mother and were unable to find any explicit photos on Snapchat, which usually deletes messages automatically. The alleged victim then began cooperating with police by sending Trujillo multiple text messages where she reminded him of her age. Trujillo responded that he didn't know her age and then stopped responding. Days later, she reported another explicit image sent to her on Snapchat. Police obtained login information on Trujillo's Snapchat and Instagram accounts and traced it back to his residence in Thornton, Colorado, which an apparent manager said was shared with Bellator fighter Carrington Banks. The investigator noted Banks did not resemble the suspect.
Okay, this is hot. This is a hot story, Jesse.
Yeah, are you?
And it's sexy. It's a sexy story. This guy really wants to get it in with the 16-year-old girl. This is ridiculous. The fuck's wrong with this? What is he doing? What the fuck is this guy doing? What is wrong with people? So, well, how big was his junk? Did we at least find out how big his junk was?
No, Chris.
No. What? What a piece of work, man. What an absolute piece of work. Well, I don't know. What goes through some people's minds?
You tell me, Moss.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, he's an ex-UFC fighter. Let's see what happens to this guy. And good job showing your junk to 16-year-olds. Real swifto. All right, UFC star Paige Van Zandt. All right. You ready, kids? This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, she will eventually be on our list. You know, this list over here that we're talking about, the hottest holes. Eventually, she will be competing to be a hottest hole, Paige Van Zandt. Let's see where the poll is. Oh, my goodness. Alexandra Albu in the lead, and it looks like if it stays this way for the month of July, she will be Mrs. Hottest Hole. Alexandra Albu.
The July issue.
Do you think she'll hold on, Jesse, for the rest of the month?
What should we call her? Mrs. or Miss
Mrs.
Hole,
MMA Hole.
Miss Hole of July? The July Miss Hole?
Mrs. MMA Hole, I would call her.
Mrs. MMA Hole?
Yeah, because she'll be our hole, the whole community's hole.
Okay,
you know?
so the Mrs. MMA Hole. July issue.
Get your votes in, themmaholes.com for the hottest hole. Let's get back into the news over here. Paige Van Zandt, we're gonna perv out. You guys ready to perv? Jess, you ready to perv?
I'm always ready to perv. Why do you think I made the hottest hole? It's my job.
All right. Do we have the pictures over here? Or do I have to look for them?
I'll show you. Just let me.
Oh yes!
Acumen.
Oh!
Acumen.
Oh my God! All right, let's hear it.
According to BJPen.com, UFC star Paige Van Zandt plays peekaboo with steamy lingerie photo. UFC women's flyweight standout Paige Van Zandt may not be able to compete inside the cage, but that isn't keeping her out of the spotlight. Paige Van Zandt, who is currently recovering from yet another arm surgery, recently took to Instagram where she teased fight fans with the following risky photo.
You ready? I'm going to slowly bring it in, Jesse. What? Okay, hold on a second. Let me zoom in, Jesse. This is for show purposes only, okay? We're going to zoom in. Now, Paige Van Zandt, she's been really putting them out there. She gets these new boobies, and she's like, hey, boys, look at me.
And she's married.
So, she's looking... All right, what is she doing here? Is she sucking someone off? She's on her knees?
No, she's bent over a counter.
Okay.
Like if someone were to doggy style her.
Yeah, what is this? What's this about? All right, so this is the best we can get. All right, check it out, kids. They get even more interesting. Now, it looks like this is taken through a window. I just realized. Holy shit.
No, through a mirror.
Look at this, Jess. Hold on.
It's a mirror.
But all right. Let me get the full view of the actual picture. You're going to miss a little bit of her. As I do that, you got a donation coming in.
You can't trust these hoes. A lot of hoes out there lying about their age then blackmailing dudes. Endless amounts of fake cases out there. Women lie all the time about rape for those big checks sponsored by a Jewish hook-nosed lawyer civil case.
I tell you what, it sounds like this community has been caught red-handed a couple of times. Points to Jesse. Here we go. 2 points. JBH.
Ready?
Yeah.
Flexing new points, JBH is gonna win it, and we'll keep pushing till we know that loss is really lost. Raise the bar. The boys will like to lose and love this one night, and let this will show them JBH is boss.
JBH. Boys. JBH. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. You're a wonderful, wonderful Jesse. 25 to 67. And at the end of the night, the loser of the points game has to sing this karaoke wheel song. It's going to be cringy. It's going to be
wonderful, wonderful.
All right, I'm going to go back to the Zoom over here. Okay. And now let's get back to Paige Van Zandt. Let's not get distracted here. I don't want you guys to get distracted, okay? So, it is a mirror, but is the picture being taken through like a window or some shit? I'm confused here. I see molding underneath, and or is that a mirror? Oh, I guess this is a mirror.
Super chat.
Life and Logic with the donation, 2 points.
Playful face, playful face, playful face. 2 points back to MOS.
Yeah! Points to the boys. 2 more.
Points to the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Points to the boys. Points to the boys.
Thank you. 69. Ooh, fitting point over here. So this is a mirror. Yeah, I thought it looked like a window for a second, but that is like a bathroom mirror. Okay. We got more pictures, don't we? You want to perv out some more?
If you click on the embedded photo, then I'm sure you could go through her Instagram.
All right, let's creep out, kids. Let's do this for research purposes only.
Okay.
Paige Van Zandt. Go give her a follow if you want to be a creep like us.
I gotta say, it's a pretty hot picture, though. Like, she pulled it off.
All right. So, like, she's putting, like look at what's going on here. All right, let's just go through them all, right? Let's not waste any time here. Let's just...
She just likes the attention, you know, like...
Well, you gotta look hot if you have a voice like this. You know, like if you talk like that, you gotta look hot, or you're a mess. All right, here she is with her husband. There she is in the mirror. There she is with her husband again. And what's going on here? I have a feeling there's gonna be music here, right?
Probably.
All right, there's fucking music. There she is dancing. Now, Jesse, should we do a video like this? You want to reenact this?
Please no. Never.
All right, hold on.
So cringy.
Get the moves down. All right, you got the moves down. All right, let's try it.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, let's give it
I'm
a shot.
not doing that.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, Jesse just got railed.
Jesus.
Let's add.
Christ.
Hold on. Let's add a window. Let's do this. Okay. All right. We have to try to see if we can do this. All right. This is what everyone wants, right? This is what the people want. All right. So we got to try to do that, Jess.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah. We can do that.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, ready? All right. Here we go. All right. So I got to be in the background. All right. Move your chair over.
I'm not doing that.
Here we go. All right, Jess, let's do this. It's Food Court Friday. Almost 200 people watching. No big deal. Let's do this. Get up.
No.
You do the Paige Van Zandt, and I'll do the fucking monkey chimp moves in the background. Okay, ready?
Let's see you do the monkey chimp
Well,
moves.
I need you. I need you over here. Come on, let's do it.
I don't want to do. I don't.
How dare you? Don't make the people wait. Here we go. All right, ready? You got to move over this way. Here we go. Okay. I got to be like over here.
Oh God.
Jesse, you're not doing anything. Oh, there you go. All right. All right. Okay. I think we just summoned rain there. I don't know what that is. Wow. Should we just leave that up in the corner the whole show?
No.
That should be a donation.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath from that.
Oh, you got to get your shirt off.
I'm fucking out of breath. He's got good cardio. Jeez, I need some more EPO. All right, let's see what else they got over here. Now look at this. Whoa.
But don't go through all the photos yet. We might use her for.
Oh my God, Jesse. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what is she doing here? What's going on? Like, why is she posting all these
She just
pictures?
likes the attention. She's like, look at what you're doing. You're over here like creeping on her. So of course you're doing exactly what she wants you to do.
What? Like, what's going on here?
You obviously find her attractive. You wouldn't keep scrolling through the pictures.
Jesse, I'm doing research for the show.
What research are you doing?
She's like, look at my boobies. I got these new boobies. Look at them. All right. What are we doing? Anyway, that's Paige Van Zandt. So what was the story about? We got a little sidetracked over here.
Man.
I'm out of breath still.
She just posted it just says she plays peekaboo with a steamy lingerie photo.
What's she doing?
I guess she's I don't know. Doesn't really say. Just, I guess people are just trying to create a hype about the fact that she's posting like.
So that was just an excuse to creep on her Instagram?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Paige Van Zandt. There she is. You guys like the boobies? What do you think in the chat? She paid good money for those things. All right, Daniel Cormier. I'm still out of breath, Jesse. What the hell? How did that move is tough? Oh my God.
Don't hit your chest like that.
Man. Right? Vlad researches. He knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
All right, next story over here. Daniel Cormier, the double champ. What do we got about him?
According to MMAnews.com, Daniel Cormier reacts to Tito Ortiz's bold claims about Jon Jones. Earlier today, UFC legend Tito Ortiz made some incredibly bold claims about fellow great Jon Jones. In a recent interview, Ortiz claimed that he could do better in a fight against Bones than current UFC heavyweight champ Daniel Cormier. He even thinks he could hand Jones a defeat with an 18-week camp. Jones and Cormier have an infamous hate-fueled rivalry dating back to 2014. Jones has defeated Cormier twice, once by decision in 2015 and once by brutal knockout in 2017. The second win was overturned due to a failed drug test, however, but those are the only two losses of Cormier's all-time great career. He currently rates as the top pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, according to UFC rankings. Cormier will rematch Stipe Miocic in the main event of August UFC 241 from Anaheim. In the meantime, he responded to Ortiz's laughable claim with a short but sweet barb on Twitter. He said, "No," laughing my ass off.
Okay.
It's not much of a surprise to see the vast majority of MMA social media agree with Cormier. He may be 40 years old and in the twilight of his legendary career, yet Ortiz is 44 himself. Cormier submitted Derek Lewis in his last fight at UFC 230. By comparison, Ortiz knocked out Chuck Liddell's Ghost in the one-off Golden Boy MMA show promotion last November. To top it off, DC is headed for another matchup with a man many feel is the greatest heavyweight of all time in Miocic. Ortiz, meanwhile, will face Alberto Del Rio in Combat Americas this fall. While Del Rio actually has a solid enough MMA record, he hasn't fought since 2010. Cormier likes to say there aren't levels to the fight game. This may be an instance where it has never applied so accurately.
Jesse,
Yes.
you ready for the most mystical prediction ever?
What is your prediction?
Let me put it on me, Jesse.
Okay.
It's time.
Yes.
Thank you for the points.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier will beat Stipe Miocic in his upcoming fight. Then he will face Jon Jones at heavyweight, and he will beat Jon Bones Jones in the not-so-trilogy fight and ride off into the sunset. The triple champ will get his redemption. You heard it here first from the mystical one. That's my prediction, Jesse.
That was a very bold prediction you made.
That is my prediction.
All right.
That will happen.
Okay.
Michelangelo, make sure you timestamp this and you remember those words. And I want all 183 people in this chat who are like, what? He got beaten by John twice. No picograms. And at heavyweight, DC will stay undefeated as a heavyweight. And he will retire a wealthy man.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Jess?
I think you are known for making bold predictions, but you have never been wrong. So
Never, ever.
So I say that's gonna happen.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's see what the chat says about that wonderful, wonderful prediction.
And H says DC will beat Stipe and beat Jon Jones too and ride off in the sunset. Champion. Jackson Black Stipe is gonna TKO him in the first round. Lead W. I second that. John, I don't care about this gig. I don't know what you're saying there, buddy.
I think he's drunk.
All right. Jay Reyes prediction: he celebrates with a pool full of maple syrup and sits in it while eating waffles, chicken, and French toast.
What?
Has anyone ever had? Let me just ask you guys a very serious question here, and this is. I'll tell you why it's serious. Have you ever had bacon with maple syrup on it? Let me know in the chat right now. It's a very serious question to ask, and I know you're confused right now, Moss.
I live in New York. Of course I've had it. New York does it all.
Let me just tell you something.
When did you have it?
My whole life. Well,
Yeah.
not my whole life. I never ate bacon for
I was
like
just saying,
8
you
years.
started eating bacon now.
But I've tried it before. Like, let me tell you something. Bacon and maple syrup is like God.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When I told you to try the McGriddle from McDonald's, and you're like, no, there's no way I can do that.
Because it's sausage.
It's legit a pancake.
I don't want sausage.
You didn't want sausage before. Now that you eat sausage.
Well,
Did
now
you try
I
it?
don't eat sausage. I had sausage once with sausage and peppers, which was good.
It's a complete heart attack. It wrapped up in a McDonald's packaging. But goddamn, that's all I gotta say. You're gonna try this thing, you'll be like, whoa.
I don't want sausage.
Yeah. But you gotta do it right. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. And McDonald's doesn't do it right, but it's interesting.
It is orgasmic,
concoction.
Jew. It is orgasmic. That is food porn. You want to talk about food porn? Bacon and maple syrup. That shit. I could survive off of bacon and maple syrup.
See, look, Jay Ray's had 2 bacon McGriddles this morning. Bacon McGriddles, Justin.
The only breakfast I eat from McDonald's is the egg McMuffin, the classic egg McMuffin with the hash brown.
Stop being so fucking stupid. I mean, not stupid, stubborn. That's Freudian slip. Have I ever steered you wrong?
You totally meant stupid.
Well, and stupid. Have I ever steered you wrong with food? Go to McDonald's.
Have you ever steered
Have the
me wrong
McGriddle.
with food?
No. I turned you over to bacon. I'm killing you by making you.
Oh, I love
bacon.
it now. I can't stop eating
You drink scotch, right? You're a
I love
scotch
scotch.
drinker. You have bacon, egg, and cheeses every morning. It
No,
seems
I
like.
don't.
Oh, not every morning, but you would.
I have
you would
cereal
like
every
it.
morning. I would love bacon, egg, and cheese
Right?
every morning. Yeah.
You've had a sausage and pepper hero.
Sausage and pepper's fantastic. Love it.
You were kicking and screaming on all of those.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go with McDonald's and you want to really shit the bed, and you just want to just fucking go, fuck it, who cares?
Everyone keeps mentioning the McGriddles.
Get the goddamn McGriddle. Well, like, what do you do? I had a McGriddle years ago when it first came out. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I would eat it all the time. And then I realized how bad it is for you. But,
Yeah.
it's
What is it again? Pancake
the
sausage?
fucking McGriddle.
Pancake sausage and what? That's it? Just pancake and sausage?
It's like a pancake, on top and bottom. You got the sausage and you got the egg.
That's it.
It's sweet.
No fucking maple syrup or
Yeah.
anything.
I think it does taste like, I don't remember if it has maple syrup on it, but it does taste sweet.
Why get it if there's no syrup on it?
I don't fucking remember. I haven't had one in a while, but they're so good. It's so good. You ever have a McGriddle in the chat?
They're all talking about the McGriddle. It's crazy. Boner in sweatpants. It says, what about the Egg McMuffin farts, though? They are powerful.
Oh,
I've never really had... Do you get farts from Egg McMuffins?
I get farts from everything.
Because the cheese...
I have farts from the show.
I've never really had that problem with Egg McMuffins. I don't know. I love Egg McMuffins. They're great.
Look at this. They love the McGriddle. Everyone loves it. There's no way it's bad. Look, the chat they would never steer you wrong.
J Ray says 5 pounds of Costco bacon a week and Daddy is happy.
Poor Jay.
Jesus Christ. Have a heart attack.
Oh my goodness.
Look at what I started, bro. LOL maple syrup. Yeah, J Ray has started all this.
So I'm about to go to get a McGriddle right now. I'm about to make a run.
I'd like to try one, but
I would go right now.
Would you?
200 people. You want to go get McGriddles right now? We stop the show. We go get McGriddles.
If 200 people hang out after the show, I'd totally go get a McGriddle with you. Right, guys?
We should finish this show. 45 minutes. Let's start the clock.
Yeah.
All right, we're putting 44, 55, 54, 53 minutes on the clock. When that clock is done, the points game is done. Right now, we are at 69 versus 25.
Yeah.
How do you play the points game, Justin? Tell them.
Well, you gotta hit the Streamlabs link down in this description below, or use the super chat button down at the bottom of your chat and you donate to the show, and whatever the denomination of your donation is how many points we get. But make sure you put points JBH or points Moths in the donation, because if you don't, the points don't count.
All right.
Hey,
it's too long-winded.
I don't ruin your bits, Moss.
No, it's too long-winded.
I
Just tell
wasn't
'em.
done, Moss.
People have checked out. The fuck was that? Now it's a game show.
I wasn't done, Moss.
It's so simple. You're making it like 5 miles long. This audience doesn't have the retention for. All right, good.
Jesus. Well, it's over now. You just freaking ruined my bit. Forget it.
Let's get back to the McGriddles. All right.
Forget it. Forget
Goddamn.
about it.
It's like if you unlock the key and then you walk 7 steps down this way, you make a left and 4 rights that way. Then you go to the MMAholes.com. You jerk off all over your computer. When you're done jerking off on your computer, wipe your computer down, fart in front of your husband, wife's, girlfriend's face, cat. Go back to your seat, sit back down to your seat, hit the like button over here. Make sure you donate. When you donate, say points to Mystic, points to JBH, and then that person who has the least amount of points loses the points game.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Got it? I think we all got it, right? That simple? There we go.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
We got Vlad with the donation, eh?
Shout out to MC Donald's Puto for making the pound for pound king of all breakfast sandwiches.
There you go.
In MC Griddles we trust.
I want a
Points
McGriddle.
loss.
I want a McGriddle so bad.
Points to the boys!
Two more! Boys night!
Points to the boys! Points to the boys! We got them points! Points to the boys, keep making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys. It's time to...
71 to 25, Jesse. The karaoke wheel will be spun by the loser. Now I can't celebrate, even though I have a nice lead at 71 to 25. I cannot celebrate because you're like one donation away from just wiping my ass again. So I can't get too crazy.
Wiping your ass?
Yeah.
Not sure that makes sense.
You're gonna wipe the poop off my ass. Again. right?
What?
You said you had over the microphone.
I didn't. I hit the side of my
okay.
headphones.
I just heard clunk when you came up.
Such a weirdo.
Feeling good tonight. Make sure you check out the MMAholes.com. Get your votes in for the hottest hole. But back to the news. Because we have a show to do, Jesse. We're on the second channel. Where will be live tomorrow, Jesse? What do you think?
Ah, shit.
Oh, shit?
Just kidding.
No, I said, where will we be live tomorrow? Not sure what you're just kidding about. Where will we be live tomorrow, Jesse? What do you think?
Hopefully on the main channel.
Okay.
Hopefully.
For what?
For UFC San Antonio.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're doing the whole card. 6 p.m., guys.
Well, we're starting at prelims.
That's the whole card, Moss.
Wait, there's no prelims?
No, sir.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Really?
Really?
Let me see. I need to do some research over here.
Yes.
Whoa.
Super chat.
Drunk Savage coming in.
Or by JBH, her first McGriddle points.
Woo!
JBH, just watch out for any angry man let's at the counter.
Okay.
JBH doesn't need a third strike.
Yes!
Clinky beer mugs.
Drunk Savage!
Drunk.
JBH!
Boom, roasted.
Roasted.
JBH!
Boom, roasted.
We got Boom Roasted over here.
Moss, give my points.
I
5
will,
bucks.
I will.
Points JBH.
All right, hold on.
Blind
Woo!
from Corn.
And 6. That's 11. That's 11.
All right, hold on a second. Roberto Hernandez. That's from
Blind from Corn. That's 11.
Yes, Blind from Corn is the song. Good job, yeah. Imagine
Play my song.
JBH
Will you give me 11 points?
singing Blind from Corn. Yes, 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 yes. All right, 11 points to Jesse.
Them points, JBH is gonna win it. Then we'll keep pushing till we know that Moss is really lost.
You hit my fucking-
Raise the bar.
I can't tell you how many times. Did you see how the camera went to me? Because I was about to click Jesse, and she bumped my hand and went back to me. Every time she bumps, it does do something. All right, back.
Losing love this one, right? And let this will show him JBH is boss. JBH.
Rest in peace, eardrums. All right, Jesse, 36 to 71, creeping back into the game. Thank you to the donators.
Wonderful.
You're wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so this is the fight card, and what? No prelims? What's that about?
It's a fight night.
So?
So there's not always prelims on a fight night.
Yeah, if it's in like Indonesia, they don't have it, but I mean, it's in Texas. The fuck? Wow. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fights in the prelims. Did something fall out? There must have been some
I'll look for you.
some fights that dropped out.
Yes.
Caceres. How about Raquel Pennington? Just demoted to the prelims. She was just fighting for a title. And now she's Miss Preliminaries. Sam Alvey back in. Roxy back
Nope,
in.
nothing canceled.
Not a bad prelim.
It's a great prelim.
Yeah, not a bad card at all. This is a pretty
That's what I was
balanced.
trying to tell you, Moss. I said this weekend's fights were going to be fire, but you just kind of rubbed it off like, Jesse doesn't know what she's talking about again.
When did I do that?
I told you that 2 days ago in the morning when we were eating breakfast. Yes.
And I was like, meh, who cares?
No, you were doing something, and I said, Moss, this weekend's fights are going to be fire. And you're like, yeah? You just kind of continued doing whatever you were doing.
Well, that's what happens in relationships. If someone is actually doing something and the other person starts a conversation with the person while doing something else.
I listened to you.
Yeah, that's what. No, you don't. But this card is pretty well balanced.
If anything,
it's really well balanced. Super well balanced, this card. And it's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's get back into the news. JBH, we got Mr. Pettis flexing for the peoples. And what do we got on Sergio Pettis? Not the Pettis that everyone's thinking of. Little brother.
according to MMA Fighting, Sergio Pettis is targeting San Francisco card return to flyweight.
Mm-hmm.
With the status of the UFC's flyweight division being so uncertain for the last year, it made a lot of sense for Pettis to return to the bantamweight division for his last bout at UFC on Fox 31, even if it was clear he'd be giving up a few pounds and inches to opponent Rob Font. Pettis went on to lose a unanimous decision, and then in June, he withdrew from a bantamweight bout against Ricardo Ramos. Now with his minor injuries on the mend, according to head coach Duke Rufus, Pettis is eyeing a return to competition at the UFC's upcoming October 12th event in San Francisco. And he's also planning to drop back down to 125 pounds, where he rose as a contender in the UFC, with the division apparently experiencing some stability. We just talked to his management team, and we're seeking to get on the San Francisco card, Rufus recently told MMA Fighting. He continued to say he's looking to return to flyweight as well. I was with Henry Cejudo at a UFC pool party, and I said, hey, thanks for saving the flyweight division. I mean, the UFC said it didn't go away, but it really did go away. They cut a lot of fighters, but Sergio wants to return to flyweight. He had a lot of success there.
Well, flyweight's not gone. Are you happy that the flyweight is still intact? I mean, sort of.
It's going to die out eventually, so it doesn't really matter.
Do you really think it's going to die?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think that right now Dana White's saying that he's going to have Henry Cejudo defend the belt just to keep it alive for now, because it does bring a little bit of money, but it doesn't bring as much as they need. So at some point, he's just going to completely abandon the flyweight division and tell Cejudo to start defending the 135.
Well, you still got some people on that roster over there. They didn't completely dismantle it. They just trimmed the fat a little bit. According to UFC.com, it's there. Dana White was being interviewed. Something told him to keep this together. It looked like it was going in the direction, if Henry Cejudo lost against TJ Dillashaw, that the flyweight would have been dismantled completely, but that's not the case. And you still have some people on that roster without Mighty Mouse there anymore, just taking everyone out. It's an interesting division. It's something to talk about. It was weird. Mighty Mouse is there and he was just dominating everybody. But now you have Henry Cejudo, who is pretty damn good. He dethroned Mighty Mouse, the double champion Henry Cejudo, and flyweight's not going anywhere. So, I don't know. What do you think in the chat? Do you think the flyweight's days are limited, or I don't know what to think about this weight class, to be honest. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah, I think the flyweight's going to die out for sure. Joel G says, I need to start a fight club. J. Reyes Moss, have you fallen down the stairs by JBH accidentally, or by a JBH accidental push? You can tell me, bro. I relate.
The reason why I have this place, it's on the first floor. I made sure it's there because I don't want JBH fucking putting a foot in my back and toss me down the stairs. Don't want that to happen.
Well, there are stairs that I could toss you down.
You know, I fell downstairs. I've fallen downstairs before. I told you this
But not
story.
at my expense.
I told you this story where I almost died. Like, legit, I don't know how the fuck I lived through this. I was delivering packages, and I just came off of an injury. Like, I had shoulder surgery and everything. And I'm delivering packages, and there was this dark hallway. You remember the story?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This dark hallway.
Yeah.
I opened the door, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hello? Anyone there? And no one's answering. I'm like, I got some packages for so-and-so. And no one's answering. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, maybe I got to knock in a door in here or some shit like that. Maybe it's multiple families. So I just keep walking, and it's dark, and I can't see. And boom! I just stepped into nothing, air, with packages in my hand. Just boom, down a flight of steps. Packages up in the air. I'm like this, on the bottom of the stairs, like fucking Peter Griffin. I don't know how I didn't die. I didn't break any bones or anything. I just was contorted at the bottom of the stairways. I was like, ah! And then I remembered, let me get the boxes, get back up the stairs before anyone sees me.
Yeah.
Because I was humiliated.
You're right, Drunk Savage. I am smarter than that. I would never leave evidence. Why would I push him down the stairs? I know much better ways if I really wanted to do it.
She's been watching Black Mirror, and now I feel like she's one of the characters from Black Mirror. Sometimes when I watch her, I think she's written into this program from the same writers as Black Mirror. Let me know in the chat if you've seen it. Has the show grown on you?
Not in the least.
But yet you still want to watch it.
It's like one of those shows where it's just too fucking weird for you, but you just can't. It's like a train wreck. You can't stop watching it, you know? Like, I could go without ever watching another episode, but the moment you turn an episode on, I can't. I have to finish it. It's so bizarre.
I give it 2 thumbs up. I love it. And we're only 4 episodes in, but I love it. I don't give a fuck what she says. I'm going to keep on watching it. Black Mirror is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
I'll give it that. Okay, so let's move back into the news. Sergio Pettis back to flyweight. Okay. What else we got over here? Oh, it's me, Godfrey Sarzi, a.k.a. Kermit the Frog of Bellator.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kermit the Frog responds to fans calling him a bad loser, according to BJPenn.com. In late June, Gegard Mousasi surrendered the Bellator middleweight title to Rafael Lovato Jr., losing via majority decision. Shortly after this defeat, Mousasi accused his foe of performance-enhancing drug use. Mousasi said on a podcast, quote, "I should have won this match even with him using using PEDs. I told the commission that it's clear that he was on PEDs. The commissioner gave me a pat on the shoulder and told me that he was going to get tested on fight day and walked away." Unsurprisingly, these comments from Gegard Mousasi, which did not provide much in the way of evidence to support the incendiary accusation, did not go over particularly well with fight fans. Speaking to MMA Junkie on Wednesday, the former champion responded to the fan backlash he received after making these comments. Mousasi said, quote, "I've done always..."
Wait, can you read it like Gegard?
No. I've done always comments about losing to certain opponents.
I sure did.
I cry a little bit always. I'm a crybaby sometimes. Like Uriah Hall, I said lucky. It was not lucky, but it got me the rematch. Machida, I said cheated. I felt like he did. You can be honest about certain people. It is what it is. Machida, I lost because he was better. I'm a realistic guy. Lovato, I said it before. I don't think I need to repeat it. People say I'm a bad loser. Whatever. The good news for Gegard Mousasi is that he'll soon have the opportunity to move past his loss to Lovato Jr. as he's scheduled to rematch a big name in Lyoto Machida on September 28th.
Jay Reyes really wants you to read that back as Gegard. Can you just give him your best?
I don't know how.
Just try to talk like Kermit the Frog.
I've never tried to talk like Kermit the Frog.
Give it a shot. If you had to try it. Like, hey, Jesse, just talk like me a little bit.
Why don't you read it like Gegard?
I don't know. I don't want to talk like Gegard too much because Piggy will get upset. Give it a whirl.
No,
give me your best Gegard. He's totally Kermit the Frog's voice. No?
Nah.
Why not? Give it a shot.
Because I can't do Kermit.
Well, how do you know unless you try, right?
I don't know how to do Kermit.
Give it a shot. Everyone in the chat,
how do you do Kermit?
Can you drop frog emojis in a chat to root Jessie on?
That's not going to root me on.
Yeah, she needs it.
It's not going to root me on. It's going to make you guys look like idiots.
What if you can do an amazing Kermit the Frog? Like, what if I pushed you in a direction where you're like, holy shit.
All right, tell me how to do Kermit then.
I can't tell you how to do it. It just happens. You got to think of Kermit, think of green, lily pads, depression, banjos, and then go for it. All right, Jess, here we go. I'm going to put Gegard back on here.
Stop. I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to do it.
They're putting frogs. Yeah, but they're putting frogs in the chat, Jesse.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Mousasi said he was a lot better than me at the time of the first fight, but I learned sometimes with me, when I'm mentally there, I put flawless victories like Mortal Kombat. I look really good. I look unbeatable. Like Rory McDonald, Rafael Carvalho, I beat them easy. We won round 1 in a couple minutes. Machida had a difficult fight with him. I know when I'm not in it, I fuck up. This fight, I'm in it. We're going to go and we're going to fight him. We're going to leave it all out there. If he's better, he wins. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to go out and give it all.
There's Gegard Mousasi. Is he a bad loser? I don't think he's a bad loser. I just think he's just kind of, let me get a couple of fights in and I'm out of here. I think that's what Gegard's at.
Would you like a drink, Moss?
I think I might save it for tomorrow. We only have 29 minutes in the points game. I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow. And how are you drinking that? That's just nasty, man.
I'm drinking it because nobody else is going to drink it, and I paid my own money for this. I'm not going to let it go to waste.
Well, why don't you save it for guests tomorrow instead?
Nobody's going to drink this.
Maybe my mom will.
Your mother does not drink scotch. Yes. She's not going to like this. She's not going to like it. I guarantee it.
Damn, son.
Like this.
Damn, son.
I was not talking bad about the show. You read it wrong. I was saying that watching Cerrone get another betting was not my fav gig to watch.
Wait, when did we say John was talking bad about the show? Did we say that? I don't remember. Thank you, John, for the 5. Appreciate it. You're a wonderful one.
Wonderful.
What did I don't know. I can't fucking remember.
Was not my favorite gig to watch.
So there we go. We have a couple of Johns in there, so I don't even know.
You also have to understand that text is very easy to misinterpret. So if we read it a certain way, we might interpret it a certain way that it was not intended. So don't worry about it.
No, who cares? It doesn't matter. I just don't remember saying it. But anyway, thank you for that donation. You know what the shocker is? You do the shocker? That is so not the shocker. You've never been shocked before, apparently. You know what the shocker is?
Chakra.
It's 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Yeah, it's...
That's Spider-Man. There's the oh, no, you had it. There it is. There you go, Jesse.
Yeah.
When we go to bed, do that to me.
Oh.
Right my penis hole. Put 2 in my penis hole and 1 in my asshole. I'd love that. Ran my dick hole.
You know what I would love? Because Joan Savage said Mama Moss is on the show tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would love to fly my parents out here and have both of our parents on the casting couch together.
Making out. Imagine like both of our moms making out. It'd be
Why
so
do
hot.
you go there?
It'd be sexy.
I just think it'd be so fascinating to see like 2 completely opposite types of people sitting on the couch.
What does that mean? Spanish and white?
No, my parents are like the complete opposite of your parents.
What are you talking about? They have something in common, Jesse.
What do they have in common?
They both spit goddamn celebrities out of their pussies.
No, but seriously.
That's a lot in common.
I think that'd be so fascinating to watch. That'd be hilarious.
Why?
You know what I wonder sometimes? I'm like, would our parents even get along? Like,
what would you do? And this is a real question. We're doing a fight reaction. Your mom's on one side, my mom's on the other side,
yeah.
right? Like,
What about our
holy
dads?
shit.
My dad, he probably won't be on camera.
No, hold on.
Stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We got a Michael Chapman donation.
Sorry I missed a few shows, Chris. I had this fish I'm holding surgically removed from my ass. Points to you.
Why does it always make me laugh? Thank you, Michael Chapman. 2 for Mystic One. Thank you very much.
To the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Wonderful.
Thank
So
you.
what were you saying about?
Okay, so what would you do? And I want you, all right, first, before I say it, I want you to promise me that you will answer this question honestly.
Okay.
You promise?
I answer every question honestly.
Okay, pinky swear.
Sure.
Okay. We're doing a fight reaction. Say they were coming over for this fight
Both
tomorrow
parents.
night. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? RDA versus Edwards.
Yeah.
Okay, we're watching this fight. We're doing a swole reaction on either this channel or the main channel. Make sure you subscribe to the main channel, link in the description. Because we've got a copyright strike. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Mama Mas, Mama JBH on the other side. And we're all into these fights. Like, holy shit, I can't believe this. This is crazy. What a finish. Did you see that? And you turn around, and they're just tonguing each other down. What would you do?
That's a good question.
What would you do?
I think I would stare for a few minutes and try and process what's going on. And then I would be like, what the fuck?
All right, so look in the camera right now, right? Now, I want you to give them the view of what you would be doing if like, what's the look you would give and how you would react to the moms going at it.
Okay, so I'm watching fights.
Yeah, so you're turned away, you're watching the fights.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I go, did you see that? And then I see them. And I go, what the fuck?
That's perfect. How would you react in the chat if you saw it? They'd probably be like, all right, anyway. Let's get back into the news. What's going on, Jess?
All right.
Oh, yes. Oh. What?
Really? Was that necessary?
No, I just said yes. This is a new story.
Yeah. All right. According to MMA Junkie, UFC on ESPN Plus 15 poster has finally been released. China gets its first UFC title fight. The UFC will visit a new territory in China on August 31st when the UFC on ESPN Plus 15 takes place at Universiade Sports Center in Shenzhen, with a main card that streams on ESPN Plus following the prelims on ESPN. A strawweight championship fight headlines the card. Reigning champ Jessica Andrade will enter enemy territory against streaking contender Weili Zhang, who will attempt to become the UFC's first champion from China. The title bout is the centerpiece of the event poster, which the UFC had released via Twitter. The latest UFC on ESPN Plus 15 lineup includes Jessica Andrade and Weili Zhang for the strawweight title, Anthony Hernandez versus Jun Yong Park, Mark De La Rosa versus Kai Kara France, Li Jingliang versus Elizo Zaleski dos Santos.
All right, so I like that. I'm down with these two going at it.
For the title? A women's title headliner?
I don't hate this fight, though. I kind of like it. What card is it on?
It's a UFC on ESPN Plus 15.
So this is not even a pay-per-view.
August 31st. No, it's just a fight night.
I like this. I really like this. A fight night title fight, and the fight's actually good. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Oh yeah. What time is it at? Oh, it's probably
August 31st.
But no, but where is it again? This is in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is gonna be like weird morning time or some shit. Right? Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like a breakfast stream. It's gotta be.
You want to get bacon? You want to get McGriddles and eat McGriddles on a stream?
Yeah,
China
I
stream?
do. I want to get McGriddles.
McGriddle stream?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I just snort.
He did snort, Jesse. I think it's a really tough fight for Andrade.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like this.
Have
This
you
is
ever
good.
met a woman who snorts when she laughs? My mom does that sometimes.
And you do it too.
I don't. That was the first time I've ever snorted when I laugh. I don't really.
Yeah, but you snort coke, same thing, right?
You're not supposed to freaking tell people about my drug abuse.
We'll tell them when they're making out on the couch.
I would offer them some.
All right, let's see what the poll is. Let's go over to the
God.
MMA Holes. The MMA Holes, the YouTube channel, the greatest YouTube channel in the goddamn world. We're on Not the MMA Holes, our second channel. But right now, 47% say Gaethje for the win and 53% Cowboy. So our percentage has swayed in the other direction with 1,000 people voting. So Cowboy Cerrone getting the win in their upcoming Fight Night fight fiasco. That's pretty good. It's pretty close. Let's go over to our hottest holes on the MMAholes.com.
Woo!
Let's go over there. And let's see, is Alexandra still in the lead? And yeah, she's
She's killing it.
Yep.
Yikes. Poor
All right.
Irene Aldana. She's cute. You know, like she's got a nice body.
She looks like Tisha Torres.
She's got a cute face. She's just got a big nose. That's all.
No comment. No comment, Jesse.
But some guys like big noses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It gets in the way, Jess. Of a lot of things.
Of what?
Just gets in the way.
Of what?
Of a lot of things.
Doesn't even make any sense.
You knows what I'm talking about, Joe.
Shut up.
All right, let's get back into the news. The points game is winding down with 20 minutes. 20 minutes in the points game left, so make sure you get your points in. Points to JBH, points to Mystic. Help support the show and be.
Wonderful.
All right.
Yes. Well, you're going to love this one, Moss.
Yeah.
Your favorite guy, Ali Abdelaziz, has some very choice words for Floyd Mayweather, saying that he's broke and begging to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. According to MMAnews.com, you may have thought all of Floyd Mayweather versus Khabib Nurmagomedov talk was dead and gone. However, for good or bad, that's just not the case. The undefeated UFC lightweight champ is scheduled to defend his title against interim champ Dustin Poirier in the main event of September 7th UFC 242. Yet his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, offered some unique perspective on his oft-discussed potential matchup with Mayweather. In a recent spot with TMZ Sports, the outspoken Abdelaziz says Mayweather is supposedly broke. That's led him to beg Khabib for the fight. Despite the constant calls to book the bout, Abdelaziz claims they just aren't interested. He said, quote, Floyd Mayweather, to this day, keep begging to fight Khabib. Begging. Floyd run out of money. I'm telling you, people reaching out to me every week about Floyd to fight Khabib, but at the end of the day, we're not interested. For now. It's an interesting point of view considering that Mayweather shot down talk of a rematch with Conor McGregor just last week. His reasoning was that he simply didn't need the money after defeating the Irishman via 10th round TKO in August of 2017. That fight would almost assuredly be bigger than Money versus Khabib, even if both would be huge in a mainstream attraction sense. Discussions of Mayweather versus Khabib ramped up after the Dagestani star submitted McGregor at UFC 229 last year. They've since cooled, but it still appears to be something Abdelaziz wants to keep in his back pocket. For what it's worth, the Eagle has no professional boxing experience and is known primarily as a grappler. Is there truly fire behind the smoke of Mayweather versus Khabib?
This could be one of the fakest stories ever.
Well, he says he's begging.
Yeah. When Jesse, it was funny, we were talking about stories to make our headlining story. Cowboy and Gaethje stuck. Because this Floyd Mayweather thing is so dumb.
I like it. I think it's funny.
Well, Ali Abdelaziz is so lying. It's not even
Well, yeah, but it's funny to think about, right? For an MMA manager, a highly reputable MMA manager, to say that Floyd Mayweather, one of the highest paid boxers in all of boxing, is broke and begging for a fight with an MMA fighter, that's pretty fascinating to me.
Why? No one believes him.
It's funny. It's entertaining. There's entertainment value in that. No? You don't think there's entertainment value in that?
No.
No, you just don't believe him, but do you think there's entertainment value?
I think it's so cringy, that this guy is playing this game. I mean, this is something that's never going to happen. Never in a million years going to happen. And to say that Floyd is begging anyone for anything, what? He's dying for Floyd to just come out of his come from underneath his rock and say, yeah, here I am. He doesn't give a fuck about Khabib. He gives two fucks about him. He's just rolling around in his money.
Your eyes are glowing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's getting really weird. All right, let's see what the chat says about this before I vomit.
Brian just says everything how dumb MMA is right now. We've seen it all. I say throw a weapon in the cage, spice it up.
Yeah, why not?
Drunk Savage, Floyd invested in Luke Thomas MMA hour. That's what made him go broke. Life and Logic, the UFC don't mess around when it comes to paying taxes. Tak Boras says he pays $75 million in taxes per year. Chrome Teodome says Floyd damn near a billionaire. He ain't broke. 2 joints, it's a casual Michael. You can't trust him. It's probably not his birthday. Vlad says JBH is drunk. No, listen. Do you ever stare at someone and you're just enamored? Has nothing to do with drinking or anything. It's just you're never enamored by someone. When I
do that with Conor, actually, right, Conor?
When I first saw him in person, I used to sit there at the table and just stare at him because I was so enamored by his manly beauty.
Mets 0-0, bottom of the 6th at San Francisco.
It's horrible. This is a horrible game.
Well,
by the way, the Mets lost last night to the Giants.
It's okay.
Was the worst.
Everything will be fine. You know what else would be fine, Jesse? I mean, we could have placed a bet on this Met game.
Why? We wouldn't make any money off of it.
For fuck's sake.
Oh shit.
We could place bets on tomorrow's fights. We could place bets.
Yes, let's place bets on tomorrow's fights.
On the boxing. Pacquiao's fighting tomorrow. The Thurman Pacquiao. We could bet on that.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
I know.
I don't know how to place a bet.
I do. Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMAHOLE, all one word, and get a 200% bonus. Matches those $25 as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers betting options for everything, including NFL, NCAA, football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports boxing, reality TV, esports, and virtually we play there ourselves. I'm just thinking about how I fucked this up. Let me try again. Just start over. Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA and get a 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers betting options for everything, including NFL, NCAA, football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports, politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. We play there ourselves and recommend BetDSI if you want to add some excitement to the fights or any other sports you are watching. Once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description using promo code MMAHOLE and get this limited time 100% bonus offer as well as $25 as a welcome bonus to make some extra cash on the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you bet it at BetDSI.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So BetDSI, wonderful, wonderful. Greg Hardy, he's the favorite over Juan Adams this weekend. James Vick, underdog against Alexander Hernandez. That's a fire fight. Arlovsky is fighting Ben Rothwell. Arlovsky is the underdog in that fight against Ben Rothwell. And you can go on and on. Check it out for yourself. Make your bets. Place your bets on BetDSI. Where's the main event over here? Hold on a second. Where's RDA? Oh, by the way, Bellator is tomorrow. Is Bellator tomorrow night?
Oh, that's a good question.
What the fuck? Bellator just sneaks up on me. I never know when Bellator's on. You would think we would know since we're an MMA show. But I thought they weren't on.
No.
So what the fuck
August
are they?
24th.
What are these Bellator bets?
Next event.
Oh, this is the August card.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Matt Mitrione, Karatanov.
Not until August.
All right, so you can even place bets on the Bellator card that's up in August, coming up in August. There you go.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo,
We got
motherfuckers.
Vladimir with the points, too.
You ever enamored? You know, when looking at someone and you're hammered enamored. Freudian slip. Points Moss.
That's not funny.
You think maybe she's hammered?
No, I do. I was enamored by him earlier today too. So
Yeah.
don't blame it on the alcohol. You know that song?
That was BetDSI. Hold on.
Hey
Yes, there it is.
Points to the boys.
75 to 36. With 12 minutes left in the game. Do I hang on for the win? I don't know. We'll find out.
Points to the boys.
We got them points.
Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys, it's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass back to the uncool pussy pool. Don't be a fool, hold my tool and hang with the boys.
Well, what a night. I was hanging with the boys.
Yeah.
That was the... Okay, whew. Man.
Everyone keeps saying I'm going to sing Sweet Caroline tonight.
Yeah, what do you want to sing on this wheel? Because we're going to run away with this, boys. Stand By Me, Sweet Caroline. I want to see the Barbie girl of Blind. Actually, Blind. I don't want to see Barbie girl. I want to see Blind with you.
I hate Blind. I hate it so much.
Okay. I'm out of breath again, Jesse.
You need to do some more cardio.
I tell you, the shit I do for this show. I mean, you know.
You know, I think you need to calm down, Moss. Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products, such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, peen salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMAHOLE for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD on a daily and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and use promo code MMAHOLE and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Promo code MMAHOLE for Timeless CBD. 20% off. BetDSI. MMA Hole, double that money. Check it out. Link in the description for both. And we visited Real Bearded Men on yesterday, I should say. And they have a nice little store in Manhattan, Brooklyn. But they got 15% off for your bearded goodies. Check it out. Link in the description. Get your beard swollen, sexy, like the mystical one. 15% off. Link in the description. My favorite. So, hold on. Do we have it over there?
Yes.
I'm going to give you, and this is my advice, boys. Yeah, this is the concoction I go with. Now, I wasn't a fan.
You use this too.
I'm not a fan of the like fruity shit. I'm not a fruity guy. But if I were to wear a cologne, it's like a woody smell to it.
Yes.
Right? It has like a wood smell, like a man's man smell to it. My beard, I counterbalance it with this over here. They have a citrus pine oil. I fucking love this shit. You mix it up with this wax over here.
Which is tropical.
Yeah, tropical, whatever the fuck that is.
It's just tropical.
Yeah, the tropical wax. Okay, so you put the tropical wax, you put it on the tip of your fingers, you take the oil, you squirt it on a little dab, you just put it up in your hands like this, you put it through your beard, and then boom, it smells good, it's soft, it's no frizzy shit, the thing is banging. You have a good beard. Now, right now, I don't have anything in it, but did you just open it and throw it on the floor? Jesse will be fired from all our sponsors tonight. I got to say this, and this is a sponsor, but this is what I use. I use on a regular. And the reason why my beard is not all over the place constantly is because this shit is in it. And it's some good stuff. So go check it out. Link in the description. We got 15% off. Real Bearded Men. Make that shit look better than everyone else's. We see some nappy-ass beards out there. You gotta chill out with those beards. All right. Let's get back into the news. With only 8 minutes left in the game, we're going to do one more story. Are you drunk like everyone does think? Are you?
No, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
You've been pounding the fucking scotch.
What do you mean I've been pounding? This is only my second drink.
A second drink of scotch for a 115-pound woman.
You've seen
makes them all
me
goofball.
Drink far more than that. Be perfect. I'm not, honestly. I'm just having a good time. Can I have a fucking good time?
Well, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're just trying to look out for you, Jesse. We don't want you to drink and drive. Well, I mean, what? She's not driving. 75 or drink and stream. 75 to 36. I will be indulging in beverages tomorrow. There's no doubt about it.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I am making that announcement right now. Thank you. 75-36. This is what I want to do. I want to get into one more story, and then we're going to wind the points game down. Do not wait until the last second. It is 75-36. I'm winning. Push me over the finish line, please. Let's make this bitch sing. I mean, she's drunk, for God's sakes. Oh, I'm kidding. You want to make
He's not. He actually told me to stop drinking wine every night.
Well, no, I told you to
Sad
stop
shit.
drinking every night. You just inserted the wine. You were drinking every single night.
Wine.
We're going to have an intervention here on the MMA Holes.
And I stopped.
And hi, my name is JBH. I like to bring personal life onto this show and debate it with
It's
my
not personal.
lovely...
This is something we can all talk about. How many of you drink wine every night?
Wine, scotch, everything. Well, Drunk Savage does.
I don't drink scotch every night.
No, all right, forget it. It's all right. What is the next story here? Kevin Lee? What do we got?
According to MMA Fighting, Kevin Lee calls Ben Askren the easiest fight in the welterweight division. Earlier this month, Ben Askren found himself on the wrong end of the UFC record-breaking knockout when Jorge Masvidal KO'd him in just 5 seconds at UFC 239. And now that Askren has suffered his first defeat, the Wolves are coming out. Askren has been ruffling a lot of feathers with his particular brand of trash talk since jumping over to the UFC. Among them was former UFC lightweight interim title challenger Kevin Lee. At the UFC seasonal press conference at UFC 236, Lee and Askren got into a minor spat about previous training sessions together, planting the seeds for a future fight against one another. Now that fight could make sense and, according to Kevin Lee, would be all too easy for him. Like Askren, Lee is coming off of a loss in his last fight, a 4th-round submission defeat to Rafael dos Anjos in Lee's welterweight debut.
Super chat.
Cree with the 5.
JBH, my girlfriend thinks you're pretty cool.
Yes!
You need to start training and beat up Moss on air.
Woo!
Smiley face. Points JBH.
Just for your
I
girlfriend,
see
I'll do
threesome.
that.
Holy shit. What do we got here?
5 points for me.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh, shit. Look out. It's about to get ugly right now.
Oh, my God!
Pussies, I don't want your money. Pussies.
Hold on a second.
I don't want
55, buddy.
Money. Pussies.
What do you want?
I got 5. And then he just gave me 50.
I don't want your money.
What, the 50-point donation coming in?
I don't give a f.
Hold on a second.
Points JBH.
Yes! You're a liar and Cree's girlfriend. Let's fucking do this!
4 more minutes. Help me out.
JBH!
4 more minutes.
Push! JBH!
Flexing new points, JBH is gonna win here, and we'll keep pushing till we know
The loss is really lost. Raise the bar.
The boys feel like they're losing, but this winning, because we're showing JBH's boss.
Help! Help me! This is ridiculous! Oh my
Yes.
God. 91-75.
Yes.
Boys, we need to get this shit going over here. Thank you to all the donations. I need some help immediately. 4 minutes on the clock, please. By the way, I think Cree wants to have a threesome. I think his girlfriend's in.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm
so
in.
Cree, threesome, JBH,
It's
she's
actually-
drunk, so let's go for it.
Stop. I'm not.
It's a joke.
It's actually refreshing to hear that his girlfriend that his girlfriend likes me, because all I hear all the time is how people's girlfriends hate me.
When have you heard
I read
everyone's
you a
girlfriend
message
like
just recently about
Yeah.
someone whose girlfriend hated me, and that's not the first message I've gotten about that.
Why did you assume that they had a girlfriend?
What do you mean?
Like you just assumed that person had a girlfriend. We
'Cause
saw
they
his picture.
told me.
Yeah, but we saw his pictures.
If
There's
you
no
tell
way
me
in
you
hell.
have a girlfriend, I'm gonna believe you.
Nah.
It's not an assumption.
That guy
You
doesn't
told
have a
me.
girlfriend. I saw his picture. There's no way. It's an impossibility. Now Cree's a good-looking guy. He's got a girlfriend.
He said he has a
him.
girlfriend. I believe him.
That guy in the Instagram with the DM, there's no way that guy's got a girlfriend. I'm telling you right now. Kaina's girlfriend likes you. Jay
Yes!
Reyes, his wife likes you.
I
all
love Brie.
like you.
Brie's fucking amazing. I love Brie. I'd have a threesome with
Jessica
Brie.
G used to like you.
But Jessica, she's not here anymore.
Oh. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock. Boys, I need some help. Please help me out. Let's make her sing. Don't you want to hear her sing Korn's Blind? Or I Will Survive? My Girl, Sweet Caroline, Stand By Me? Or Barbie Girl, Help a Ninja Out? I need your help. I need your help right now.
Why are you
Please.
talking like that?
Please, for the love of God, for my southern roots, I need you to help me win this points game and let the cocks provide. We need to stroke off this raccoon penis immediately with victorious joy and a points game boys win. Please help me and this raccoon penis out tonight and push me over that finish line. Muchos gracias.
Moss didn't give me the full points. He didn't?
Yes, I did.
You didn't, Moss?
41 plus 50 is what?
91.
Yeah. So what is that tard face talking about?
Don't call him that. He's a swole MMA hole. He's here every time.
Tard face. Tard face can't add, apparently. 91 to 75 is the game with 1 minute and 39 seconds left in the game. We need some help. We need some help right now. Boys, we need to put our penises together and get this win. Do not wait until the last second, because this one thinks she's running away with it. But I feel confident that the men will provide a victory and humiliate her with an L. Who's going to win, Jesse?
Me, of course.
With 1 minute left in the game, you're just smiling away. But there is a chance you will sing Corn's Blind. Link in the description. Points to Mystic. Points to JBH with your donation. Hurry. There is not much time left in this game. And we need some help. 50 seconds left in the game. Will someone come in and save the mystical one? It is getting closer. 40 seconds left in the game.
Please, I'm begging you, don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view again.
Oh!
Son of a bitch!
I don't want your money. Pussies, I don't want your money. Pussies.
26 seconds left in the game.
Pussies, I don't want your
Life
money.
on autopilot.
Pussies, money. Pussies, you're a moron. I don't want your money.
Came in with the 50 spot. 12 seconds left. Will someone save JBH? 9 seconds left. Oh my God.
Points Moss.
Points to the boys. 50 on the board. I'm not even going to put anything there. I'm just going to dance. W. We did it.
We got them points.
Points to the boys.
Keep making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys. It's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass back to the uncool pussy pool. Don't be a fool. Hold my tool and hang with the boys.
Jessie just chugged a big gulp of alcohol because she's like, holy shit, I got to get drunk for this show. I can't do this shit sober. Thank you. Life on Autopilot and everyone that did the wonderful, wonderful Mystic donations. Jessie, you want to make a loser speech?
All of a sudden, this started tasting really good.
That's right. Thank you, everyone. Mystical win tonight. And here we go. Now, Jessie is going to spin the wheel. Okay. And then she gets to choose whatever song it lands on. She gets to choose next week's points game song. And wow, unbelievable comeback. Thank you, Life on Autopilot, for doing it. What about that? Life on Autopilot.
What about that, Moss? What about that?
He's been Team Jessie for a while.
What about that?
And he came back. And he came back and made it happen. He made dreams come true. Thank you. Okay, let's get this wheel set. You nervous? I think you are nervous.
No, I'm not. I'm never nervous.
Please, for the love of God, give me Corn Blind. Please. If there is a God out there, you would give me Corn's Blind on this wheel. Isn't that what you want, Jessie?
All right, Moss, just spin the fucking wheel already. I'm over it.
I think I'm going to do this. Hold on a second. Let's put the wheel next to Jesse.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm going to do that, so it's fine.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you like it to be? Let me know in the chat. Jesse, what is the best possible scenario for you?
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so boring. We don't want that, right?
Yeah, that's the best scenario.
And what's the worst scenario?
I'm not saying it. I don't want to jinx it. So
Both Barbie Girl and Blind will be enjoyable for me. Okay. Here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. Jesse, you ready?
No, Moss.
Chat room,
Actually,
you ready?
I'm cool if you just don't want to spin it and we just end the show right here.
Do you want to spin it with the raccoon?
Don't put that in my face. It's disgusting.
The raccoon penis?
No, I don't want to touch that.
Just spin the wheel with the... There we go. All right, Jesse. I'm fucking nervous. What is it going to land on?
All right.
The wheel spins round and round.
I'm going to vomit.
Oh, my God. What is she going to sing? Stand by me. It could be, but is it coming around to my girl, Sweet Caroline?
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. I hate this song.
This is like... Jesse, you got off so easy here. This is
Do you
an anthem.
remember on the Not the MMA Host shows when we had the song requests and every time someone played Sweet Caroline, I wanted to fucking kill myself?
You got to do it...
Yeah, and Nose. I fucking hate this song.
Well, you gotta.
I loathe this song.
You gotta make it.
God,
You gotta
I
own
wanna
this.
vomit.
You have to own this song, Jesse. You know what I mean? Jesse's gonna sing "Sweet Caroline."
I don't even know how it goes again.
Just channel your inner Neil Diamond. Okay? Oh, that's me. What am I doing in here?
Oh God, I hate this song so much. This song brings back so many bad memories in my life.
What the fuck? What could have possibly happened
You don't want
during
to know,
Sweet
man.
Caroline?
I hate this song so much. I hate it. I can't stand it. I want to murder myself every time I hear
so
it.
many bad memories.
There's bad memories related to this song.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay.
I cannot fucking stand this fucking song.
Jesus, Jesse.
Okay.
You're an angry drunk, aren't you? All right, here we go. Neil Diamond. Let's put his name over here because, I mean, we got to give him credit.
God, it's the worst.
All right, you guys pumped up? You guys pumped up for Jesse's rendition of Sweet Caroline?
I forgot how the beginning goes.
Oh, Jesse, don't worry. You'll remember real quick. Okay. I'm so excited about this, Jesse. Now you get to choose another song for next week.
I'm going to fucking murder you with the next song.
Okay.
I'm going to murder you.
That's fine, Jesse. You
I
take
mean
that
literally.
You
not
take that L
theoretically.
proudly. You want some... How's this? Talk.
What? Test. Ah.
All right. Do you sound like Neil Diamond?
Perfect.
Give me a good quick Neil Diamond.
Touching hands, reaching out.
Okay. All right. Save it. That sounds
God,
good.
I hate this song. I already want to vomit.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Jesse. Now's your time
the
to
beginning,
shine.
so forgive me. McGriddle. Where to begin? Or where began?
By the way, Jesse, do you know whose song this is?
Whose song?
Whose walkout song is this?
Darren Tills, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Darren Till.
Yeah.
There you go. You should really be into this song. No.
No.
Okay.
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you?
Now sing it as Gegard, Jesse.
War, touching war, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
So good. So good. So good.
I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no.
That's really good. That's really good, Jesse. Everybody sing along.
Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
So good. So good. So good.
Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no.
Oh my God! What a performance by JBH over there. Holy
Mic
shit.
drop.
Man, oh man. Give your rating of JBH's singing there.
Don't give your
And
rating.
hitting her
I
head
don't
off the
wanna know.
microphone again.
It's-
What a job.
I don't want to know.
That was great, Jess. How'd it feel?
Horrible, because it brought back a million horrible memories. Horrible. Absolutely atrocious.
Well,
Can't
that's
stand
great.
it.
All right. Well, Jesse, you did a fantastic job. Someone in the chat says why something about getting demonetized, after all our hard work. Here's the deal. We're getting demonetized anyway. So the donations that do come in are what support the show. It doesn't matter. So at this rate on the second channel, Food Court Friday on the main channel, whatever, we're going to play along. If they demonetize us for a karaoke song, so be it. You guys with the donations keep us going. Patrons keep it going. By the way, shout out to our patrons. We're doing a mega giveaway, BetDSI, Timeless CBD, Real Bearded Men, and our brand new t-shirts. We're going to drop one of those goodie packages together for a sexy member of our patrons. So make sure you become a patron. We'll tell you how to win that prize. Whatever. Just do that.
Yeah.
And check out the MMAholes.com. We have a new section over there.
Wonderful.
The MMAholes.com. We have a hottest hole. That's right. We added a new page. Well, JBH added. Not going to say we. JBH added a new page. Hottest hole. Alexandra Albu was winning over here over Irene Aldana. Let's see where it's at. And yeah, she is still in the lead. So if you want to get some votes in, go over to the MMAholes.com and we're going to find out who is the hottest gal, hottest hole of July. So one of these two young ladies will be the winner and we'll let them know. All right, Jesse.
Yeah.
We did it again.
Yeah.
We did everything. We got some news. We got some cringe. We got some singing.
Yes.
And it was all
Wonderful.
wonderful. Chat room, last words by you, and then we're going to shut this shite down. We'll be live tomorrow for the fight night.
Nate R says, just kidding, JBH, nothing but love for you guys. Live in Logic, Alexandra by KO, 2 joints fire in the hole, DB Cooper, definitely Joel. Live in Logic being not the MMA hole. Roberto Hernandez, be safe, people. Drunk Savage says, phone lines. Michael Chapman, I'd tongue punch her chili hole. Brian Regis says, JBH baking show, not drunk enough for that. Kainoto says, great show. Chrome to Dome, open them phone for a couple minutes or for a couple calls. Jay Reyes, I want to see Chumbawamba tub thumping on that wheel.
You know what? Oh my God. Put your songs in the comment section down below. When this thing winds down, I want to know your songs. JBH has to choose the next song that goes on the wheel.
Yes.
But give her suggestions down below. Give her some good ideas over there. That would be extremely cringy.
Hugh Liar says, great show, Crumpty Dome. Is this the end? Should it be on that wheel?
Oh, REM.
Roberto Lopez, JBH needs a penis. Roberto Hernandez, Tool, sober. Upuful, yeah, let's go. McGriddles. Life and Logic, enter. Sandman, Metallica.
He wants the Metallica too. I was going to put Metallica on that
He
wheel.
wants the McGriddles?
McGriddles. I can go for a McGriddle.
You want to do another driving stream?
No.
McGriddle this shit up. You guys can...
I would like a McGriddle very bad right now, but we've been eating so, yesterday. Let's run through what we had yesterday.
Yesterday, we had a bacon, egg, and cheese... we went out to the city, so bear this in mind. We don't usually eat like this.
We eat like fucking slubs.
But we had a... bacon, egg, and cheese on a wheat wrap.
No, on a regular wrap. Not a wheat wrap.
Regular... Oh, was it a regular wrap?
Regular wrap.
Regular wrap.
Tasty. With hot sauce, which
with
is
hot
ridiculous.
sauce in the morning. And then for lunch, we had artichoke pizzas. My first New York artichoke pizza, which was fantastic.
Please explain to the people the brilliance of Manhattan artichoke pizza. I mean, I don't think people understand what this is.
I thought I knew what artichoke pizza was until I tried that, and it was great.
We need to get them as a sponsor.
It was fantastic.
Become complete fat slobs.
It was so good. I wanted more. He got 2 slices, and they were big slices, so you would think it would fill me up. I wanted more. It was just so delicious.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Chael Sonnen was raving about this too.
So good.
They're ridiculous.
It's called Artichoke Pizza. It's that's the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, you go over to Manhattan. If you're ever in Manhattan, make sure you stop by. There's 3 or 4 of them. Stop by one of those. Get yourself an artichoke pizza. You'll never turn back. It's delicious. All right. Anyway, we ate like complete slobs.
Yes,
so.
And then for dinner. We had... Oh, I made dinner, right?
No, I had chili.
we had leftovers, right? We had leftovers.
And a big thing of chili.
For dinner.
Yeah.
And then we had cannolis for dessert.
Yeah. Oh, we have a cannoli in there. Want to attack that thing?
It's my cannoli.
Yeah, it's yours. All right.
You can have it.
Let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. We have a stream tomorrow, long stream. We have some guests that will be in the building for tomorrow's stream. JBH, say those magic words, and thank you so much for joining us.
Don't be an a-hole. Be a not the MMA holes.